But see, us as men, we know who we like want to take serious and who we don't want to take serious though.
But you know what? Y'all
but
do
we
though.
play the game though.
You play the game. Oh,
yeah.
Come
I tell
on,
people all the time.
Give me the game. This is what you're doing.
Oh no,
this
I
is
ain't
what
Steve Harvey now.
No.
LeBron though, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump in no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
Drink this Douce. This shit been in the car all day. That shit ain't hot.
That's good.
I need to stop drinking so goddamn much. I've been trying to get Maine to start drinking. He ain't fucking with it though.
Man, The only thing is that my recovery time is not as quick as it used to be.
Yeah.
I can't even play with it sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Even with wine, like it's I had drunk a whole bottle of wine and then it took me forever.
Yeah, I think I can drink 2 days in a row max. After that, I gotta sit down somewhere.
2 days in a row? Shit.
Yeah, that's all I got. 2 days in a row, that's all I got.
Hell no, a couple of hours with me, it's gonna take like maybe 9 hours the next day for me to jump in right. I can't afford that, man. Hell nah.
But see, you got shit to do though, so that's really what it is. That's what I be telling my homeboys that drink a lot. Like when you ain't got shit to do, you just gonna drink every day. You gonna smoke. You gonna do dumb shit. But when you got shit to do, you know when you wake up in the morning, you gonna suffer. Nah, that shit ain't the move.
No deal. I know I stop my limit. I have a nice little combo, and then I'm like, I hit that little combo. Unless I'm off the next day, I might go in a little bit. You know, I go in a little bit. But other than that, that little limit, cut it off.
Hell nah, I can't do it neither. But yeah, man, another episode of Sit Down with Slim. We got the entrepreneur, newly formed podcast in the building.
What's that? Slim, I'm excited.
Really?
Yes.
People be telling me that I don't be saying it. Like they like doing this shit though.
Yeah. You bring something different. You bring like a rough type of feel where you can be yourself, talk shit.
Yeah.
You don't care what people say. And so I get different reviews from people, but it all depends on how they take you. So, but I like it. Be yourself.
It's crazy. I used to have a big female audience, and now my female audience is like nothing.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I was kind of sad about it though. I was sad about it. I know I say bitch a lot, but I don't talk bad about women, so I was like, I really don't deserve to lose my female audience.
Yeah, they sensitive. You know we sensitive, but I don't know. You cater more to the guys. Some of your content is more shit guys.
Talking to Mike.
My bad. Yeah. You now you kind of cater more to the fellas though.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to bring something for the ladies to look at. I do a lot of music
shit too.
Yeah.
But see, the female audience gonna jump up again now because you on here. I just need a female on here. That's what it is.
Look, I get exposure to the fellas. Yeah. Look, that's my audience. I had to be real with myself. That's my audience. Like if RG or my analytics, I'm like 77 men, 77% men. That's it. Chicks don't fuck with me like that.
Yeah. I got a homeboy. I think I had shared one of your posts. He got a big crush on you. He was like, man, I like girls like that. I said, yeah, I already know, dog. He loves bigger women. He loves them. So when he seen you, he was like, Slim, I like her.
So he's a lover of big women. He not the ones that like women just because they're proportionate and they thick in the hips and pretty face. He like
big women.
General.
He always has since we was like little kids.
I have to get him on my podcast. I can't find a guy like that. And if I find a guy like that, they too scary to get on the mic. Yeah. That ain't fun.
I don't know what it is. I think it's this weird thing. Like when we was young, we used to pick on the big girls and stuff. So now men still on some like, I don't like big girls. And it's like, bruh. Because I got a homeboy that's like what you just said. Like, he loves big women. When he hear this, he going to be mad as hell. But he loves big women. He swear up and down like, man, I don't like big girls. I'm like, bruh, you love big women. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing. Now it's okay. At first, it wasn't okay. Like, it was hush hush. I was the big girl. I was the person they picked on in school. I called big girl, big mama. They laughed at me, all kind of stuff. So I got all of that. Now, like, it done made a full cycle turn. Like, fellas is really out there.
Yeah.
They like, yes, it's a fetish world.
Yeah. I think the idea, like, of a big woman has changed also, though. Like, when we was young, we used to be like, oh, the big girls, they smell funny and they do weird stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like when you see a big woman, the whole stigmatism of it has changed. Like, you see confidence, you know, you see somebody that carried himself well. I wonder when the hell that started, though. Like, when did the switch happen?
Man, let me tell you, I'm 33. probably say within the last 10 years, it been some type of revolt. And I can't, unfortunately, I can't put my finger on what happened, but I did see the transition. As I get older, I begin to see like, oh shit, we in. Oh shit. Like, they really want to go in public with us now. Really?
Yeah.
They really don't mind saying, yeah, I got her on my arm now. They don't mind saying that. I mean, they don't really mind saying it now. So I get it. I dig it. We should. Shit. Fuck it, we fine too.
But before that happened, the thing I didn't like about men that was that kind of went after big women, they went after them because they felt like bigger women had a lack of confidence.
And that's true.
Yeah.
And it's still true to this day.
I don't like people that take advantage of people, though, for their insecurities. I hate that shit.
Yeah, the niggas do it.
Yeah.
They do it. I mean, even myself, I laugh at this because this guy that I've been knowing for a while now, he's been part of my transition. Mm-hmm. And like prior 2 years ago, maybe like 5-6 years ago, my confidence was not as high as it is now, and I accepted anything. See, plus size women, I don't care, big girl, whatever it is, all women suffer low self-esteem, right?
Correct.
But it's a difference when you have low self-esteem and you accept anything, you allow anything. You don't have a voice because you want that attention. You want somebody to look at you. You want somebody to take you out to eat. You want somebody to do things with you. So I was like that. Crazy to say, I was voiceless. I just allowed people to handle me any kind of way, until this person seen it. He seen it all of a sudden. He was getting ready to move out of town, and he said, "Oh, little bitch done lost weight. Now you got value." And let me tell you, that was a defining moment. That was a defining moment in my life.
What do you mean by that, though?
Because he was, when I was heavier, he dealt with me, and when he called, he'll call when he want to call. I let him pull up, whatever, but I had to always argue with him about, why we ain't doing nothing? Like, I ain't no closet, bitch, I'm fine. Like, why we ain't doing nothing? So all of a sudden, but I didn't say that. I was voiceless. I just allowed him to do it because he had a particular look. You know what I'm saying? He was a nicer person that a quality of men I was, being introduced to. So I'm getting fine men. So, so anyways, long story short, to that point to today, I'm still fighting with him because he's so used to me being voiceless. He like, man, I need the old girl back. Fuck no. We have a voice. So if you got low self-esteem, fuck it. You don't have no voice.
But like you said, it's kind of with all women though. Like, I've dealt with that with women in my past. Yeah. Like, I probably dealt with them during the time where they were a little insecure about something. Then, when you like in your early 20s, like, you trying to figure shit out. When you start reaching 30, you know exactly what you want, how you want it, when you want it. So then somebody who playing with you, you like, oh, nah, I can't fuck with him. Because I got little Ray over here. He want to take me out to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
But see, us as men, we know who we like want to take serious and who we don't want to take serious, though.
But you know what? Y'all
but
do,
we
though.
play the game, though.
You play the game. Oh,
yeah.
Come
I tell
on,
people all the time.
Give me the game. This is what you're doing.
Oh, no,
this
I
is
ain't
what
Steve Harvey now.
No. But you're saying, guys have been saying this same thing. I ask a lot of questions. Since I've become a podcaster, I ask a lot of questions. And I be wanting to know about men. I be wanting to know. And they say the same thing. We only do what y'all allow. And you'll play the game and y'all do all that shit. You got the one that you want to be with, and you got the one that'll be your Tuesday, your Thursday. Or somebody shit when I ain't got to do, I'm going to call her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, them facts.
Yeah.
Like, we know. We play around. You know what I'm saying? But see, it's kind of childish to think of and speak of it like this, but it's true. It's a game. Like, you meet a girl. Me personally, I can't speak for all men because I'm a little different than most men. Like, men have really low standards. I don't. So most of the time I see a woman, I know I'll rip like what I want with her. Like, I'll rip. Like, I was just telling one of my homeboys the other day, I was like, woman ain't got no card, it's dead. Like,
and you should.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. Like, we dead right there. If you stay with your parents, super dead. Like, super dead. I can't even play like that. And if you ain't got shit to lose, because I got shit to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I be telling my homeboy used to stay with me, and he had this crazy ass girlfriend. Shawty used to come over here trying to bust windows out and all kind of shit. I'm like, Shawty, I don't know what you heard, but I worked hard to get here. Like, I can't let you fuck that up. That's why I be telling them, you got to mess with chicks that got something to lose, that got something going on. Then on top of that, like, a woman that has business about herself, she ain't got time to come bust your windows out. She too busy. She tired. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got time. What I about to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Nah, you good. I do that shit
Look,
all
what we
the
just
time.
said? What we just said?
We was talking about the insecurities.
The
Women
insecurities.
having insecurities.
Yeah, you know, I'm about to say about the confidence. Like chicks, like low self-esteem, they'll suck a guy that ain't got no car.
Yeah.
Long as you treat her right, y'all be playing shit, play manipulator. Yeah, I love you. Call up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, beat up a little bit, beat her good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she don't care about you not having a job. She don't care about you not having a car. Fuck that shit. Like you say, now I didn't have the requirement, but now you gotta have a job. You gotta have a car. You gotta stay by yourself.
It's nothing
You
wrong
gotta be
with having
ambitious.
standards neither.
Yeah, no, you gotta have ambition.
Man, you gotta see the video I did with my homeboy Blue. It was called Men Have Low Standards or something like that. Everybody loved it too because it's true as hell. Like, men really don't give a damn. They like, oh, she fine as hell. I don't give a damn. Like, my homeboys say that shit all the time. Like, I just did a podcast with Damo like 2 weeks ago. And I told him, I was like, I ain't too much dealing with no chick like up under the age of like 25. He looked at me and said, shit, yeah, I'm a step. Because he don't care. As long as she fine, he
Go
game.
ahead, he gonna be. But that's the fun. You should go ahead and get it out your system.
Yeah.
You should. I mean,
But at what age do you grow out of that shit, though?
let me tell you.
Because he 31, about to be 32.
Oh, come on now. He should be winding
Yeah,
in
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
He should be winding down a little bit. I say between 25 and up, you should be slowing down. Before then, let me say have fun.
Yeah.
I was tied down
I feel
majority of my teens and early 20s, and when I got loose. Every person need experience. If you want to fuck on the fuck up, you want to do this, you want to do that, cause let it get old. Cause eventually, like you saying, then those standards become. Cause then you was like, man, she ain't worth it. She ain't even worth that shit. She ain't worth the nut. She ain't worth the headache. She ain't worth you coming busting out my goddamn tires,
exactly.
stalking, driving by my house. She ain't even worth the headache. Man, what if you fuck around and get her pregnant?
That's the biggest fear too. But it's always like whenever you're dealing with a woman, of course I'm speaking from the man point of view. Whenever you're dealing with a woman, you feel like it's an even exchange. It's like, okay, I'm dealing with her and all this crazy shit she got going on. So the reward is her giving me some ass. You know what I'm saying?
But then what else after that? Cause you conquer. You guys like to conquer.
Yeah.
You fuck her. You done. What else do you want with her?
I mean, some people want more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, some men nasty too. Like, they just want to have that power over somebody. And that shit is weird as hell to me.
I don't know. It might be a little fun. I don't know according how it is.
But see, I always remember Nipsey Hussle. He said something. He was like, you don't get to possess people. You just get to experience them.
That's true. I'm learning
Yeah.
that. That's true.
And like, I really believe that. That's why I don't understand when like men wanna hold on to somebody and control them. Like that shit is just so weird to me.
It is deep rooted. My kid's father was like that. Now he see the error of his ways, but he was like that. But it's a sense of just trying to be in control. Shit, I can't think of no other word. It's just that sense of power, and there's a lack somewhere else. So when you find a guy that want to have control or want to be controlling, it's something else deep rooted behind that. He couldn't control something when he was younger. So once he figured it out,
Yeah, it's always some psychology.
you know what I'm
behind
saying?
it.
Once he figured it out, then he gonna lose something, or he gonna hurt somebody, you know, or he gonna a female that he really love may resent him. Then something gonna click and he'll come around. Hopefully, we gonna pray that he get a discovery, because some people never come into that discovery.
Yeah.
But you pray he comes to that discovery, he'll change around. He'll change. If he really like her, if he love her, he'll stop, or he gonna lose somebody. Damn.
Yeah, you said you got 5 kids. I said, dang. And then
Oh,
all
you saw
girls.
them. You saw them.
Yeah, that's a team right there.
You saw 5 of my girls, man. Yes, 5 girls, 2 sets of twins.
Yeah, they gonna be wrecking shop when they get old.
Yeah. All before 25. I think right at 25, I had all of them. So just imagine.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah, cause they all kind of look like they was the same age.
Yeah, they're like quads, though.
Yeah.
So I have a 16-year-old. Then my first set is 12. Hold on, they're 11. And then the second set is 10, so they're like 16 months apart. So when they were younger, they look like quads. So people are like, oh my God, you got quads. No, it's
Hold on,
two
they
sets of
twins?
twins. Two sets of twins.
2 sets of twins?
Yeah, I ain't busting my all backwards like that. Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of scary. Like you was talking about, like a man dealing with a woman and like she can end up pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Like she pregnant, then she had twins.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
And then turn around and boop, drop
Another
it again.
set of twins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Twins running your family like that?
No, twins run. You know what? It's crazy to say because my twins are fraternal. So fraternal comes from the woman, but on their father's side, because all of them by the same man. Amen. Thank Jesus.
Shout out to that.
Shout out.
Most
Come
can't
on.
say that.
Come
Most
on,
can't
man.
say that.
They have like 5 or 6 set of twins on their side, and they're identical. So I don't know where that come in at, but yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
I don't know where it come from, but yeah, man, 2 sets of twins. Don't remind me. And they girls. And they
How
caddy.
was that like when you had them like financially having to deal with 2 when you?
It's expensive.
Yeah.
I have to do something or I'm gonna fail. I have to be doing some other way I'm gonna fail because they want mama now. They want to buy, what is it, Roblox. They want to buy clothes. They want to do this. They want to do that. I'm like, well, damn, you don't want to tell them no, so you gotta do something.
Yeah.
I want this, I want that. Get their hair done. I don't do hair. I get their hair done. So it's like, yeah, I have a quality of life.
And you got to keep up. You got to meet the quota.
I have to. I have no choice.
2 sets of twins.
2 sets
That's
of
crazy.
twins. Yeah.
That's a football team right there.
Yeah.
You said your oldest one is 16, right?
16.
Okay.
Yeah. She that was the beginner right there. 16-year-old, and she be busting numbers on internet too. True Jada, that's my baby. Shout out to her. Y'all go check my baby out. She be singing.
What, she be on TikTok?
No, she be on Facebook. She don't do Insta, but she
Okay.
do numbers on Facebook. She raps, she sings, she try to be comical, for whatever. You know how kids be doing, not doing crazy shit. Remember I showed you that video?
Yeah.
When she light her ass on fire and stuff like that, man. Pissed me off, man, doing that stupid shit on Facebook.
That's what kids do, though. That's their generation.
Yeah, and I don't get it, but I get it. But yeah, I got one stuck in that age. That's my baby, though.
I want to have somebody in that age group on my podcast to talk about, like, the generational gap we have, because like I was telling somebody yesterday, I'm at my unk stage. Like I had a young nigga call me unk. I was playing basketball with, and I was like, damn, I am
remember you
unk.
said that.
Yeah, I am unk. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. They age is just so different. Like the internet was like basically just starting to be created when we was coming up.
How old you, Slim?
I just turned 30 last week.
Okay. Oh, okay. So so remember like chats. Did you ever do like AOL chats?
Yeah, that's how I learned how to type. I used to be in the chat rooms and the girl used to be like, "You typing slow as hell." So I did the little, what's the girl that used to be jumping over the keys? What was that shit called? It was called like Anna something.
I don't know.
The people listening gonna know what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
It was like the girl jumping over the keys. I plugged that in. I had my mama buy it for me. I plugged that in, and just every day I got on there, and now I type 100 words a minute.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I gotta look that up. Probably I'll know when I see it.
I was in 3rd grade
chats,
though.
Dial up. Then we was like what was some other stuff that we did before the internet? It was phone chats too. Did you get on the phone chats?
I missed that era because I had moved to Kentucky and they was kind of behind. But every time I came to visit in Georgia, they was on the little chat shit, like what was it called, like black people meet chats or some shit.
Hi, I'm this. I'm 5'5". I got brown eyes. I remember I used to be on it.
There was a lot of transsexuals on there too. I heard.
They was quiet. They were.
I don't know. I think they was just tricking motherfuckers.
They was good. They still tricking them now. When I be swiping, like when I was on BLK, guys would be in their profile, be like, no trans. I was like, oh gosh. Really? They really be tricking them like that?
I think so, for real.
Look, that's still to the top, man.
See, I don't really do, like, I never did the online dating thing because I always felt like it was a lot of women on there, like we were just talking about, that was, kind of insecure. And like I said, I don't want to play on nobody insecurities. Like, it's somebody really on there looking for love, and then I mess around and get on there and I just want to hit. I'm ruining shawty day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got feelings. Some got feelings.
A little bit.
No, like when I was on there, one reason I will get on a dating app is because I like to date outside of Augusta. Or meet people outside of Augusta. Guys here, like, the majority of them I come across, they whack. or they, I don't know, were they intimidated? Do I look intimidated?
Not really, but that's actually a deeper conversation. It's one of them things like, so first off, it's the confidence. Like, whenever you meet somebody like you, first you see the confidence, and then you see like the scars. Like, you like, dang, that's a woman that been through something. You can just tell. So it's like, you can't really play them games. Most of us men, we immature as hell. So like, we gonna run the same games over and over and over again. So when you meet that one that it's not really gonna work for,
you already know.
You don't know how to improvise. You know what I'm saying? You still on script.
I'm like, I have to say, hey, stop, pause. What we not gonna do? We not gonna do this.
Yeah.
They don't like this. I don't know. I guess guys that don't know me, I get a better chance. I said chance, but it's like, okay, maybe it could be something, but it still doesn't work as much as face to face and meet them at the gas station and shit like that. Yeah, but it's cool though, because you get to meet a different type, different demographic. They raise different area versus just, especially if you don't travel. What if you don't travel? Like, if you did not travel, if you did not go outside of your city, and you just like kind of exhausted with what was around you, like, what would you do? Would you not give it a try?
There's some truth to that, because whenever you live in a city and you've been there your whole life, pretty much everybody, they're not all the same, but they have like the same upbringing. So it's like they kind of have the same background, and you never know that, like, hey, it's somebody in Houston that you might be able to relate to even more that has a different background.
You always hear me say that. My man is in Texas. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't know. You got to give it a shot. Like, you got to give it a shot. I believe at least once try it. Because there's some people, somebody's like, damn, I'm looking for the same thing looking for. You just may come across. And I met some good people. I done been on POF or BLK, Tinder. I had a bad experience with Tinder. All that. And POF, I still have some. We didn't work out romantically, but we still fought with each other today.
Good what happened on Tinder?
Man, me being stupid, made a bad decision, met this guy at Limelight, had a good time, chopped it up late. And he was like, well, come ride with me to the store. And I'm like, nah, I'm finna go home. Then he was like, come ride with me to the store. And I rode him to the store. I swore I see him put condoms in his pocket. He bought condoms, but I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna stop not trusting myself when I be feeling shit and seeing shit, y'all. I gotta believe that shit. So anyway, boom, he was like, well, come to the room. He had just got home from deployment. So he was staying at the hotels behind the movie theater. So he like, well, come sit up with me. I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do that. He said it again. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking. I have to put like, I ain't fucking. I'm letting you know I ain't fucking. Nah, we ain't doing this, man. We get in the room. Take your shoes off. No, I don't want to take my shoes off. You know what? This is a bad idea. I should have went home. Nah, come chill. Moving forward. I said it again. I said, you know what? Just go ahead and take me home. He was like, nah, you better walk home. You better walk to your car. Okay, say less. So I left out. But at that moment, I got nervous because I'm like, I'm in this room with this man. You know better, Rashanda. And then second, he was like, you got to walk back. I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me get out of here. This is my chance to exit. But it wasn't even that far because I just walked behind the movie theater and Limelight was right there. Yeah. But what if I was not far? What if I was like further from my car? You out somewhere far? Yeah.
So, me and Maine did a podcast a couple days ago, and I was going to put it out yesterday, but I've been kind of skeptical because we talked about the last podcast we did. We talked about they've been making these rape pages lately, right?
What?
Yeah, you probably ain't heard of them.
No.
It's called like Safe Space or something. I think the singer Kalani, she came out with something, and she was like, all she said, she tweeted and was like, I was 16 at a friend's house. And then like all the women started doing it on Twitter. And I ain't get it at first. Then I finally like caught on. I was like, oh, they talking about the time they've been raped.
Wow.
So then people started making these pages talking about people that raped them. Like first it was the school I went to, Georgia Southern. Then they made the Augusta one. But I could tell whoever made the Georgia Southern one was from Augusta too, because everybody on there was from Augusta that went to Georgia Southern. So me and Maine was talking about that. And the podcast we just did that I haven't put out yet, I was telling him I got a home girl, and she kind of was having a conversation with me, and we was talking about how, some of those stories weren't rape. Some of them was like, regret. And she was agreeing, and she was like, sometimes you got to use your head. Like, you be in a situation, it's a bad situation, but she said sometimes it's also a gray area. Like, so the gray area be what you talking about.
Yes.
Like, you communicated with them, you told them what it is, But of course, men being men, having that I don't want to use predator mindset, but that's how some men is. Like, you know, we view it as hunting. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be the gray area, and it's like, you're right. You never know what the hell could happen.
Let me tell you I've been learning so much lately, but let me tell you, speaking upon that, that's very true. And women, we have to let our yes and yes be no, because what is that when we lead them on, one thing about a guy, this is no excuse for nobody raping nobody, but don't take this, what I'm saying about this gives a person, a man, a permission to rape a man. But what I notice in men, because I experience this, when a man is in heat, he in heat. Yeah. And when you trying to tell him no, when they used to you playing with that no yes thing, when he in heat, he ain't hearing it. It ain't registering to him, you know. And one guy, I dealt with. He's a good friend despite that situation. I played around a little bit, and he was in heat. This man had picked me up. I said, listen, put me down. He was so enraged. He was like ready, like, ugh. And then he had to kind of shake himself a little bit. And so I'm like, oh. So I felt it. I seen it. And I'm like, Rashanda, you already knew what it was. The gray area. But then here you go playing with him. And then you say, okay, all right, now I'm done. And he's there. Shit, he ready. He ready to bust him. But he's still playing that game with you. You know, like, yes, no. Maybe I could keep doing this and keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? She'll change her mind. And sometimes we will.
But you know, that's what they were saying. But you playing
with it, though. You playing with it.
They said on the page, they basically was saying, like, no means no. But as a man, it got you thinking, like, what about them times she said no, but she really was trying to play that yes, no game?
Yeah.
So and it's scary. It's like, is that rape?
Yeah.
That's the question.
If you penetrate her and she done said no, she putting you out. This is my personal opinion. Yeah. If you forcibly penetrating her after she done told you no, it's rape. But let me tell you, what is the difference is if you keep saying no, yes, then you penetrate, and then you like no, yes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm gonna say I don't know, but I get it though.
It's scary because they said that you can be in the act of sex. Once she says no, that's no longer consent and it's considered rape. That's the part that gets scary for me.
That gets very scary.
Yeah. But so it's like, at this point, do you have to literally have somebody sign consent forms?
Fuck yeah.
But sex is supposed to be like one of them vibe type things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But what situation will you be with somebody where y'all be to the point? It's either you brand new.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? If you in a relationship with somebody, not a relationship, but you get to know somebody, and then y'all playing around, whatever, and you kind of, it's a fine line. I think somebody have to be like, okay, now we aware of this shit going on. I don't know, Slim. Look, you got me over here nervous. They talk about this myself.
Nah, because I like to hit on controversial topics.
Yeah, because we play the game though. Women, I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it, and I done seen it from both sides. And with this gentleman I was talking about, I seen it right dead on it, and I was like, I'm not gonna play that game no more. Mm-hmm. So, do we give people a pass? No. Let your no be no, and your yes be yes.
Yeah.
Stop playing it. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Now I don't know about all this blasting. This is just me. What is that gonna do? What is blasting them?
I just didn't want to speak on it as a man, but I felt the same way too. I was like, if this person really did do these things to you, there's a such thing as a statute of limitation, and you might need to call somebody.
Yeah, you need to report it to the authorities. But since we such in this social media world, we know things get out faster now to a variety of people. It's like, oh, this is my way of shaming you. This is your shame, your walk of shame. But at the end of the day, do that heal her? No, it don't.
See, and I also I had a friend that's been on my podcast, and he was on one of those pages, but he wasn't on there for no rape allegation. He was on there. They was like, oh, he beat a girl up before, and I actually know about the situation. And I was like, that's not what happened. Then like another story was like, oh, he likes to get girls drunk and then try to ask them for sex I'm like, my nigga, that's not illegal. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what you doing when you getting the drink, you getting
so
the drug, you whatever.
That's
you
what
know
brought the
you're
next
trying to
topic
do.
up. Like, so you can't have sex with a woman if she's intoxicated. And they was like, yes, you cannot have sex with a woman if she's intoxicated. I thought it was one of them things where, like, you know, it's obvious if
Who
somebody's
putting these
sloppy
rules
drunk.
out? I ain't never heard of these rules.
I don't know. This is what they was saying on Twitter.
Oh God.
Yeah, so it's like, so here's the situation I presented to my homegirl that was talking to me and Maine on the podcast. If I'm on a business trip somewhere and I'm in a hotel lobby and I'm drinking and a young lady comes and sit next to me and she's drinking and we both been drinking like all night. Let's say the bar at the hotel closes at like 2. We've been drinking all night and she goes, hey, you should come up to the room with me. We go up to the room, we have sex. Is she unable to consent because we were drinking all night together? Is that how that works?
Well, I hear two different things, but she invited you. She was already drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then y'all drink together. So, which means that she's more intoxicated 9 times out of 10. But if she invites at that time, she's willingly consenting.
Yeah.
You know, the only way I feel like if an issue come up, if she blacks out and don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Ooh.
How are you able to tell though? Because you know some people are like functioning when they black out.
Oh, well, I don't know a functioning person that blacks out.
Oh, I know some.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
My homeboy Damo do that shit actually.
He blacks out and then he's really functional. Is he conscious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah, that shit scares me when he does it. He does that shit every other day.
That's scary. I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but it's like that's touchy. That's touchy. Because if I can't, so this is only subject towards the men. This is only towards the men.
Mm-hmm. It's scary, ain't it?
It's scary.
Maine didn't want to talk about this topic. That's why I saved it for you because Maine was just sitting there and was like, "Wow, crazy." You know, Maine like to be, family friendly and shit.
Yes, he does. He does. He remain neutral.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's too. I think that either you gonna get a consent if you want to protect yourself on all ends, you know, or you be selective in who you choose.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck around with a chick and she get drunk and you don't know what she gonna say, you got raped the next day or knock a shit because of whatever reason. Yeah, that's a bad situation. And then it feel like the police gonna believe the girl. God, don't let them be black, Jesus.
Yes.
Don't let it be interracial, Lord. Lord, they gonna hang you to the cross.
But you know, luckily the thing is the police know the law. So like some of these stories that these women is saying that's not rape, the police know that's not rape. And they're not going to follow that up. I had to tell a young kid that before because he had a white girlfriend. He was black. He had a white girlfriend and he broke up with her. And she said, well, I'm going to tell the police how you raped me the first time we had sex. And he was talking to me about it. And I was like, bro, you didn't rape her. Like, he told me the story. I was like, you didn't rape her, dog. I was like, that was y'all first time having sex. So, you know, it probably was awkward. It wasn't rape, though. And it
but
was,
how you know?
I mean, if that's the truth, I can only go off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can only go off of him. If the story happened how he told me, it wasn't rape.
It wasn't rape.
Now, maybe she has a different story. I don't know. But I was just talking to him and I was telling him based off that. And you know, based off the facts of things, it's kind of hard to pin rape on somebody. I can say that. Me knowing just a smudge about the law, it's hard to pin rape on somebody. Mm-hmm. Because that's just how the law is set up, which is also the bad thing for women because it's women that's been victims of rape and, you know, nothing happened. That's why they believe we have a rape culture, but we don't have a rape culture. People that's
But it's some men that participate. It's some people that participate.
Yeah, but
I've heard.
I can't call that rape though. I have to call that asshole behavior because like rape is a very strong word.
But you got, but they intentions is. So you saying if he's having intentions, automatically he have motives to say, I'm gonna get her drunk, I'm gonna get her so intoxicated.
Yeah,
that's some
rapey shit.
Right. But there's guys like that.
Yeah, that shit is disgusting.
Yeah,
and not only are they assholes, we got to get them the fuck out of here. That shit gross. You know what I'm saying?
You got
any
them
nigga that be on some shit like that.
You want to smoke, you want to drink. They be quick to get you high. They be quick to get you drunk.
Yeah,
because they know they gonna, because your shoulders drop, you get comfortable, whatever. You know, you a little bit more influential. You know, I can go ahead and feel on you, get you in that moment. Yeah.
But see,
what if you want it though?
I don't know.
You got chicks that like that. That's the only way they know how to get it. That's the only they know how to receive. You know, with that no, yes, or gotta be, he gotta, get me drunk and stuff like that. That's a fine line. Hey man, that's where the standards come in.
Weird, yeah.
Look, that's where the standards come in, Slim. Come on.
But see, like, I can speak about me. Like, me growing up, a lot of people don't know this shit about me. I've been extremely shy growing up. Like, when I was in, like, 4th and 5th grade, little girls used to chase me home from school. Like, I was scary as hell. I ain't had sex for the first time till I was in, like, 6th grade, and I was scared as a motherfucker. Shawty was in, like, 10th grade. I was so fucking scared. You know what I'm saying? And then after it happened, I ain't like that shit, so I ain't do it again till, like, the next school year. You know what I'm saying? So I was extremely shy. So, like,
what you didn't like about it?
Man, like, it's crazy because I used to watch porn and jack off probably 3 times a day. But for some reason, like, the act of sex, I was childish as hell. I just thought it was nasty. Like, it felt good, but it kind of was nasty. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, girls got a little funny smell to them. And, like, this gonna sound weird because I'm grown now, but I just got a crazy ass memory. Like, when you young, of course, you fucking with younger girls, they do smell a little funny. You know what I'm saying? I know that sound weird now because I'm a grown ass man, but I remember that as a kid. Like, man, these motherfuckers smell funny. Like, I remember when I was 16, I had sex with a girl that was like 25, and I was like, damn, she smelled good as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, shawty smelled like baby powder and shit.
In comparison to the middle schooler, so like, she pissy.
Yeah, a little, like, just a little hint of piss. Yeah, a little hint of piss. But yeah, like, so me being shy, I only like went after girls that like me, that went after me. And then on top of that, like, I'm not really aggressive when it comes to sex. So like, most of the times I had sex was because a girl wanted to mess with me. So like, all these situations that I hear about, I start going back and thinking about my friends because, I've never been in those situations because I never been aggressive. Yeah, I never been aggressive like that. And then I'm thinking like, okay, so what if I've been around situations and this girl, didn't feel like this was right? It just make you think about shit like that.
Yeah, don't be sitting here fuck around with everything.
Yeah.
Can't sit here and be dealing with everything. Your standards come into play. But when you young, you'll learn that. But when you get older, that's when you start, okay, let me start being selective. Because, I got more to lose. Yeah. I can't be playing around with y'all. Y'all want to goddamn be okay one day and next you want to flip on a nigga because I ain't answer the phone, reply back to a text fast enough. Yeah. So, yeah, you might say I raped you or goddamn, pin a baby on you or some shit like that. Look, fuck the rape. What about deliberately planting a baby on you? What about that type shit? Now, that's fucked up.
I done been in them situations as a teenager. Yeah, that shit is crazy because it's kind of like when I was young, I used to be thinking like, what the hell you want to have a baby with me for? You know what I'm saying? And when I was young, I was wild as fuck. I never went to school. All I did was sell drugs every day. Like, what you want to have a baby with me for?
We like stuff. Women like stuff like that.
It's weird to me though.
It's weird.
It's weird.
That's what we like. We don't want no good man.
I never understood that. Yeah. I never understood it. Like, even when I got my shit together, like, I'll never forget, like, my first real girlfriend, we was together and like, she used to hold shit down. She really used to fuck with me. But when I started getting my shit together, when I hit like 19 years old, she kind of started shying away from me. And I had to figure out like, oh, she's shying away from me because she likes to take care of people. She don't want to see nobody doing good. Well, excuse me. She doesn't want somebody that doesn't need her. Wow, she needs to have somebody that needs her. And now, like, then on top of that, she like thug ass niggas. I don't know if she's still like that because I don't talk to her, but that's how some women is. Yeah. They just want a thug ass nigga. And
it's that roughness and the idea of like that ride or die type of feel. That excitement, they think about money, but I don't know whoever painted that picture because you'll get some niggas with money, then you'll get some people that don't have money. Then you got a broke drug dealer. He out there all day hustling for some fucking tennis shoes. I don't know. I never been that type. I had my spell of liking guys that did that, but it was just the image. It was a look. But when you get to know them, like, they ain't giving you no money.
Yeah.
Or if they is giving you some money, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's an exchange. They want something. And that's when you find yourself, girls, yeah, they fucking and they still ain't giving you no money. Or they get your little hair done or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. It ain't worth it to me. I'm out of there. I don't like that shit. But we don't want no good men, though, so hey.
You feel like you like that, too?
Yeah.
Why, though?
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I say that. Everything I've been saying, I be saying all the time, it be my own experience. Because I can have a good guy, stable guy, attractive guy, ambition. Ambition is my thing. All that stuff. But it's like, I don't know. But then my crazy is to go to somebody, thug, look at tattoos, XYZ, background crazy. I mean, I'm turning into that. They got my attention, but you don't excite me on the other end. So it's like, then the other person like, hey, I ain't got time. You know, I ain't got time for you to be playing around and make being indecisive. Pew, go.
That shit funny you said that because I was just in the car with somebody today and I cracked a joke. I was like, it was a girl. She was like, yeah, I think girls just like you because you ambitious. And I was like, but do they really love me for my ambition? You know what I'm saying?
They do. Let me tell you, that's sexy. That's attractive.
Yeah.
To always be in pursuit.
But you know, it's weird because it's like that don't really mean you like me. That just means you like what I got going on. That's just always weird. It's a thin line with that shit.
What that mean? I mean, that's part of you. So why wouldn't you figure that they don't like you? I mean, that's part of your characteristics. So why you don't attach yourself with it? Why you separate it?
Me personally, I'm just speaking like from my point of view. It's some shit about me that you can hate. So it's like, if that's what you pick that you like, it's weird. Like, first off, I ain't really about to do all that shit anyway. Like, I'm not even the datey date type nigga. So it's like,
what is a datey date type nigga? What is that?
My homeboys, they can't go nowhere without a date. Like, it'll be Sunday night football. We'll all be like, we going to the bars to watch the games, and every last one of them got girls with them but me. They the datey type niggas. I'm not the datey type.
Why?
What am I dating for? I'm not even about to play with you. Like, I'm not about to do that. Like, when I wake up in the morning time, all I think about is this right here. That's all I'm thinking about. Like, my mind not even focused on that.
So that means you haven't came across somebody that kind of strike your interest. That'll get you like, well, damn, I gotta check on her today.
I wouldn't say that.
Come on, because if you meet somebody, you will want not necessarily be datey like your boys, but in some way, hey, you'll be like, I want to come with, want to hang out with me a little bit.
But no. See, I'm strictly speaking of like the dating around situation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't be seeing the point of like dating a whole bunch of people all the time.
So you like date so you want to date, you date with intentions, with purpose. Yes.
Yeah, like if you deal with somebody and you know you like them, then you do that. I don't see the point of playing around.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no point of playing around. Like, on top of that, like I was just saying about the exchange, if I want some ass from you and I gotta take you out to eat, I gotta go buy a bottle of goddamn Douce for $50. I gotta go get $100 hotel room. Like, it ain't worth it. You know what I can do with $100? I need a new camera bag. You see that ragged ass camera bag? I can go get me a fire ass camera bag for $100.
So you saying that you shouldn't have to do anything. If you gonna fuck me, you gonna fuck me. And
that's how I feel about it.
You gonna fuck me, nothing should be attached to it. It should be solely me.
Yeah. And I feel like if somebody wants to fuck with somebody, fuck with him. It shouldn't be one of them things where like, you need to do this, and that. And that's the only way I'm popping that pussy. It shouldn't be one of them type situations.
You saw it my friend earlier today. The guy that was saying that, yeah. Because I'm kind of like that. But it's not like you got to do this, that, and the third. It's that, hey, you have to give everybody the common decency, the basic decency.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel the same way.
You have to decency.
I ain't saying that a woman approaches you and she decides she wants to fuck with you and you can be able to take her to a parking garage and fuck in the backseat of your Impala. I'm not saying that.
Right, I got you.
That's not what I'm saying.
I got you.
At least have a decent apartment with no bed bugs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah,
at the least. I'll put you on the couch. No. Yeah, he said the same thing about me. I'm like, you gotta do this. He was like, I did this, I did that, I do this for you. Damn, what else do you want? I'm like, shit, what the fuck? I deserve it. And next.
Yeah.
Next. then get off your fucking soapbox. But when I say I wasn't used to talking to, when I wasn't used to setting those standards, I ain't saying nothing. I'm a homie, lover, friend. Sometimes that could be a bad thing, you know? So I'm chill. I ain't saying that. I ain't requiring nothing. We fuck around, we don't. We go hang out, eat, that's what we do. I don't talk to you, you don't talk to me. That's cool. That's just what it was. But now I'm like, hey, what's up with this? B, hey, what's up? Now I'm checking for him, and he like, man, nigga, you now all of a sudden now you gotta be this right here in order for me to do this, and I'm like, yeah, so
but
what?
you know, that's also a different topic. That's about like how when you're used to dealing with a woman a certain way, and then she come at you another way just out of nowhere, and you like, man, what's going on here?
Do you adjust? That's the question. Do you adjust? If she's worth it, you adjust.
I'm gonna be honest. For me personally, and my homeboys know, like, I'm real cutthroat. Like, once she get to that phase where she's in her Super Saiyan Goku stage 4 shit, I'm going. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Shawty, I can't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I wanted from you. I can't give you nothing. I
Dirty
just can't.
trash. Dirt.
Man, that's just how it go.
But at least you let her go. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Don't mess her up while she on her high.
Look. It don't matter if you my girlfriend, if you any of this. Like, I will never hold you back. Like, man, I'll tell anybody. First off, before I say this, my mind can change. But as of today, I'm never getting married. So I would never.
You say that?
I don't believe in marriage. Like, I would go through the wedding process if that's what you really wanted and you always had that dream. But I don't believe in signing no papers and getting married because I'm a businessman. I've never signed no paper like that in my life. Never.
So you want a partnership?
We can have a partnership and we both gonna bring something to the table. But as far as like contractual marriage, I just do not believe in that shit. And it doesn't make sense. But it's one of them things, like we were talking about psychology earlier. It's one of them things where it's probably a direct reflection of my upbringing. Because in my upbringing, I've seen my mom be married multiple times and it not work and her suffer through that. And I've never seen a happy marriage. I didn't see a happy marriage until I was like 21 years old.
Yo, get out of my brain. I was thinking about this earlier. It's our upbringing. Like, I was thinking that with my family. I never seen my grandmother, my grandmother, was married, my granddaddy, but that relationship was not the best. My great grandmother, no man. My mama, no man. My auntie, no man. I don't have a good picture of a relationship. Yeah. So it's like, Rashanda, do you be sabotaging some of the stuff you got going on? So listening to you and you saying like never, but it's like that may change because the discovery. Because you may come across a group of men that you see a good example. You like, you know what, shit, this shit ain't might be that bad. Because eventually, you're gonna want to have someone. You get lonely, but eventually you're gonna want someone. You're gonna want someone.
See, it's not even about like not wanting someone because I definitely know that it's gonna be a person that I'm with for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. It's about the actual control. Yeah,
I got you.
It's that right there. Because like, first off, a lot of things that we have implemented in our country right now, and I'm gonna get to that later. but it's outdated.
Yeah.
We need to update it. And marriage is one of them. Like, I think I said this a long time ago, but I think somebody posted this on the Shade Room and everybody was sending it to me because they heard me say it on my podcast before. I said marriage license need to be renewed every year. Like,
not a bad idea.
If I gotta renew my driver's license every 5 to 7 years, why wouldn't I renew my marriage license? Why is this a forever thing? Because like I said earlier about experiencing people, you're you're allowed to change your mind.
Absolutely, yeah.
If 5 years from now I feel like you're not the same ambitious person that I fell in love with, I should be able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna step away from this.
You got a point.
And not pay no lawyer no fucking 7 bands and then go to court and they tell me, hey, my nigga, you got to pay $2,500 in alimony every month. That shit shouldn't cost me that because I want to step away. That's wild. Because me as a businessman, I paid way less to get out of businesses that I felt like wasn't right. So that's a wild ass business arrangement.
You have a whole point. I like how you brought that out. That's true. Because people grow. they change, they thoughts, they ideology change, they new desires, and you may be looking fine then, but you may not be looking fine now, or you may be dealing with some shit and I don't want to deal with it, or it's something. I was like with my kid's father, we outgrew each other. I'm like, we don't match.
How long were y'all together?
12 years.
That's a long ass time though.
Long ass time. 16, I was 16. Long ass time. So I don't recommend to any kids to get in long-term relationships when they're younger. So when you teenage, 20s.
Yeah, that's the time you're supposed to have fun.
Yeah, you have fun. I do not believe in long-term relationships because your wants and desires are going to change. When I was hit 25, I became a butterfly. I opened up. My kid's father, I didn't like guys like that no more. Chop your neck off because you don't? No, you just, shit happens.
I was going to ask you that, like, so if you get into a serious relationship at a young age, when you finally get out of that, like, are you now going through the things that people was going through at 16 before you started?
So wait, when you say going through, you mean experiences?
Yeah, because it's like now you fresh back on the dating scene and you never really dated before because you've always been in this relationship.
Yep, that's me. That was me. I've only been in 2 relationships.
Yeah.
My kid's father.
You told me that. I thought that was super interesting.
Yeah, my kid's father and then a guy that I was with for a couple of years. That's the only 2 relationships I've ever been in. Mm-hmm. And I haven't experienced a lot of stuff that a lot of females have experienced. And that's another thing that keep me like a commitment phobe. I just figured out that I'm afraid of commitment. Because somebody be like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that.
It's starting to get hot in here.
I get the itching.
For real. That's how I feel. Whenever somebody starts talking about, I think I did a whole podcast about this, the what are we text.
Ooh.
I feel like I got a turtleneck on. I'll be like, hey, my nigga, it's kind of hot.
Hey, I be busting out of sweat. It's like, ooh, you make me nervous. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, so I end up, being with my kids, not dating, not partying, not living my life. That's why I kind of live with my life a little bit now. I didn't travel. Maybe the last couple of years, I just partied in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I never had, how you brother, I'll go to Atlanta and I'll party. I just did it a few years ago. I missed out on a lot. Then getting in the dating scene, and then it's like, hold up. Like my friends, some of the friends said, you used to guys treating you like they're your woman, like I'm their woman. Mm-hmm. I don't know how for them not to treat me any other way.
Yeah, you don't know how to have the what's it called, the casual relationship.
Yeah, I don't know, but we can be casual because I am very casual. Like I put fences around me, but I still expect you to treat me a certain type of way. Yeah. And so,
which there's nothing wrong with.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but I question it today only is because do I supposed to have those expectations? Because while they say you don't want no title, cool. Yeah. You don't get no title, love. So now I don't want no title, but I expect you to I expect you to, I'm gonna wash your car. I expect you to say I want to cut your grass or what's going on. I ain't talking about no money or nothing like that. I pay my own bills. I ain't talking about that. But some stuff I have I feel like an obligation. You should do it. But then now stay from around me.
You saying all that just made me think of something. Shout out to Mo, Conversation with Mo. Check out her podcast.
Shout out to Mo, that's my boo.
Mo, she came on my podcast before and she was saying that. And I was like, whoa, a nigga ain't obligated to pay your bills. But I feel like y'all saying the same thing, but the way that you expressing it is totally different. So I'm able to comprehend it because I'm like, I understand, having standards. Like I said, men should have more standards. I get that. But I think the only thing I was like disconnected with Mo about it is I'm like, hey, just because we fucking don't mean I got to pay your power bill. Like, that's kind of wild. Shout out to Mo though. That's my nigga, man.
Look, that's my girl. That's the one put me in the game on some stuff. We have some similar thinkings and some things we are different on. That's perfect about our relationship. But I'm not necessarily like that because I'm not an asker.
Yeah.
And she be like, girl, you better ask. And I be like, sometimes I feel like I should ask, but I feel like you should volunteer. If you're going to do something for me, you're going to do it. I don't got to ask for nothing, but because we fucking am I supposed to ask? Or we're not fucking, I'm not supposed to ask you for nothing. I don't know. I don't get it. That's what man, just give me a man that just knows what the fuck to do. Just know. I don't have to ask.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I come across a lot of guys, oh man, you gonna take me out on a date? Hell no, I ain't taking you out on no date. But if I choose to, I can. Money is not an issue with me. I don't need you to pay my bills. I pay my own bills. But you can't be broke.
Facts.
You can't be broke. Now, you can't come to me empty-handed. You got to be able to bring something to the table because I bring value to the table. I know what I bring to the table. So, back to the dating stuff, I don't know. Like, it left me in a weird spot where I kind of pulled back out of dating because I was used to a certain way and it wasn't handling me a certain way. Then, I got real like, man, shit. I hate people calling me ghost because I talk to them, don't talk to them. No, we made deal. And that's it. No emotions. Don't call me. I put my pants on. All right, see you later.
Yeah.
I'm out the door. You ain't gonna lay down, though. Lock the door behind me. I'm straight. I don't want to be like that either. I don't know, Slim. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, so what do you want then?
I don't know. I want a partnership.
I ain't trying to be Dr. Phil. I'm just
No. And look, I don't know. I want a partnership because I'm at this place because I'm over dating multiple guys. I'm old. I don't want to add notches to my belt because there's a lot of trash sex out there, man. I ain't finna be adding notches to my belt with trash sex. So forget that. So it's like I want something, but I just don't want the commitment.
Maybe you just not in that place in your life, like I was saying earlier.
I think I am. I want a companionship, but is it a such thing? If I could have it in my perfect world, I ask that question when I meet people all the time. How would you have it in your perfect world? How could if you could have it your way? So I ask you that question. If you could meet a female and have it your way, how would you deal with her?
I mean, I pretty much know, like I always knew. I don't really want a lot. Mm-hmm. Just. First off, you got to know what the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing. You got to have something going on. You got to be mature, and you got to be nurturing. Mm-hmm. Nurturing is my number one thing. Mm. Really, I'm a mama's boy. It's kind of like one of them Freud. We keep talking about psychology. Mm-hmm. It's one of them Freud situations. Like, I just want a woman like my mom, just not as aggressive as my mom. Because my mom, I tell people this all the time when people start talking about, oh, Slim be bashing women. No. I have nothing but respect for women. Mm-hmm. The person that taught me how to be an alpha was a woman. So how can I not respect a woman? Like, I kind of got that Tupac shit going on too. I'm just not as soft as Tupac. But my mom, she was like over the top aggressive. I don't want nobody that aggressive, but you have to be nurturing like her. Like, I seen my mom only had $200 and bought me the new Jordans. I seen the shit before. So like, if you don't have that type of heart, I can't deal with you. Now the rest of the shit can just come. Like, long as you got a job and you know what the hell you want to do, we good. But you have to be a nurturer. Mm-hmm. That's just it. That's the only thing I need.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's good. So when I say that, so this is what I mean. So let's say if I could have it my way, I would have somebody that we talk every day. But if we don't talk every day, it's okay. Mm-hmm. Of course, they'll be monogamous because I don't want to be flip-flocking. We monogamous. Do things together, but you still can do whatever you want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, you want to chop it up with people, do your thing. I ain't going to trip on you. Because I ain't ready to commit to, because I may want to talk to somebody too. Okay. But when I'm doing something, I'm moving with you. I don't know if it's that fair. That's in the perfect world.
Nah, I know what you're saying. You saying, like, you basically want that commitment and, damn, I can't say homie name because that's too personal. But I was having a conversation with somebody and he caught his woman cheating. And he was telling her, it was hurting him hard. He came to the studio we was at and having this long conversation. But I ain't gonna get into it too much because that shit way too personal. I don't want to tell nobody business. Mm-hmm. But the interesting thing that I got from it was he told her, he was like, hey, you know, we can do this polyamorous relationship thing if that's what you want to do. And she was like, hell nah. And he was like, my nigga, you already been doing it. Like, I caught you going on a trip with someone. Like, you know, we can do this. And I was telling him, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe in that. And it's crazy because I'm always like on some man's man type shit, but people don't know, like, I think
you want to share.
Nah, not at all. Like, it's just a weird ass concept that I don't understand.
So do I have that mindset?
No. I think
asking myself why you say that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like, so Rashanda, are you really like that?
No. I think what you saying you want is you definitely don't want a polyamorous relationship. You want to have a situationship.
Yeah.
You want to have somebody that you can kick it with and enjoy experiences, but also not be so serious and technical.
I want a partner like business, like we can create together.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
let's say I'm already in motion. That's why ambition, like I said, is sexy and attractive because he's always in pursuit. He's trying to figure it out. He on the road to figuring it out. I'm a solutionist by nature. So it's like, boom, if you got this, I got that, boom, let's work this shit together. Everything else gonna fall together. We'll come to the day we'll have a conversation like, listen, so what, you gonna be, I don't know what it even sound like. What they say. So what they say, so you gonna be me and you? I don't know. I don't know what people say when they say that, you know.
I don't know neither, because I would never ask nobody like, you want to go with me? Check yes or no.
ALB. Like I don't know what to say, but whatever they say, well, hey babe, hey, I think we need to have a conversation about, us being more exclusive to be exclusive. That's it.
Yeah.
And then we'll decide at that point, like, okay, is this if I really want to do? Because one thing about a woman and a man, if you getting really what you want from them, you're gonna, by nature, you're gonna kind of cut everything off. Because you're satisfied.
Yeah.
You straight. You don't have no desire to even be interested in the conversation or get phone numbers or want to try to date another have sex with another chick. And me, in my mind, I don't even look at sex as a big thing. Now, that don't mean cheat. That ain't what I'm saying.
That's a good topic we can talk about.
I ain't mean say cheat, but I know that sex is a physical act. So I wouldn't hold it over him. They don't give you permission to cheat. Give it up. Don't give you permission. But if he cheat, I ain't gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna just throw you out the window because it's a physical act. Now, if he emotionally cheat, that's a different story. But if he physically,
I feel like we on the same page with that, because that's how I feel about like women cheating versus men cheating. So, I tell my homeboys this. I ain't never said this on the mic, but as far as cheating go, it's like us as men, we so fucking physical. So it's like we just want a different scenery. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I can break it down as far as an analogy. Like, I love Clearwater Beach, Florida. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite beach. I don't want to go there every trip though. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, I want to go to Myrtle Beach and get some pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Great analogy.
Yeah, so that's how it is.
Because different is fun. Different is good. But that means you desire that. Mm-hmm. That means you're not fully satisfied where you at. Because you can be in a relationship where you're fully satisfied, where you still can, like, you know what? I'm going to Google Destin, the Clearwater Beach, but I ain't going to take a trip there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind you looking. I don't mind all that, but am I really going to act upon that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really satisfied at home. Like, my girl, whomever, my partner, they satisfy me. It can happen.
I can tell you a funny situation about that. Like, I always felt like that too. And I remember being young, having a girlfriend, and like, I always was cheating on my girlfriend when I was young. But I remember it was one situation where like she was like, man, I really want us to hang out tonight. And I was like, nah, I'm about to kick it with my niggas. Woo. And I had ended up fucking with a chick that night. And no lie, like, I got done fucking with this chick and I was just laying her. I was like, this shit is stupid. Wow. And I'm young. I was only 17 years old. Wow. I was like, this shit is stupid. I was like, I could have went with Shawty and had a good ass night. Like, this shit whack. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't hitting on nothing.
Ain't hitting on nothing. But it's like you craved it. You wanted it. And that's cool. That's why.
It's also that disgusting ass male ego though. Male ego is fucking disgusting. Yeah. It's gross. Yeah. It's like, I want my niggas to know I'm that nigga. Yeah. And it's like, for what? Fuck them niggas.
Yeah. I don't know, but you guys, I mean, but I'm older, so I don't really see guys high fiving their friends because they done.
Man, trust me, they still do that dumb shit. I know some 60-year-old men that still do that dumb shit. They do.
Shit. I don't know. I don't see it. I be watching for it, but I don't really get it. I really be around men or come across men and they be like, shit, they don't even like their girls liking girls. When I be in the barbershop and, I'm all up in the conversations and stuff like that in the barbershop. I love it. And they don't even like their girls talking to other girls. You would think the average guy want they girl with a threesome, have a threesome with another girl. They're like, I don't want that shit.
Unpopular opinion, I don't like threesomes. And I don't really give a fuck about no girl liking a girl.
Oh, good question. Can I ask you a question, though?
Go ahead.
No threesome, right? But what if your chick say she want a threesome with two guys?
Oh, that's not a threesome.
That is a threesome.
That shit ain't a threesome.
That is a threesome. What? Why is not a threesome? That's a threesome.
That shit is a train.
That's not a train. Oh, two
That is a
women
train.
and a man is a threesome. But
I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
Tell me. Explain it to me.
Two men get in a room with one woman. I'm not touching this nigga. We not even making eye contact. Two women get in a room with a man. They kissing, they rubbing on each other. That's just all right. So there's negatives and positives, right? There's negatives and positives. There's only a couple ways that you can like come up with this formula. So two men and a woman, it's like, bruh, that's disgusting. You think about it, like you don't want no man touching no man while y'all having sex.
Well, listen,
that's gross.
Well, it's ways, okay? Because I watch it. It is different ways you could do stuff. But what I'm saying is that if you a man and you want to satisfy her desire, so what if let's say I had a boyfriend, a man, and he's like, I'll fulfill that desire. If you ever come across the same somebody else. And y'all agree, you'll work out. Because I know, all that touchy stuff. I know you guys don't want to do that. But if he's saying, I want to fulfill her desire and she can have sex with two men, what is wrong with that? And I ask this because I get this answer all the time. And it's not fair. Because you got women, they probably won't say it, but they won't. Or they what they desire or seen it or whatever. They would like want to have a threesome with two men. Versus another woman.
I'm going to be honest. That's super open. Like, if a woman was comfortable enough to come to me and say that, I'm just gonna be 100% honest.
You better.
I'm being honest. I'm not doing that shit, and I'm judging you. That's just me being real.
Why are you judging her,
man? Because it's like, why you want to do all that? Like, I don't even want no threesome, but you want to have this train ran on you.
It's not a train. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I have the blessing. I've come in contact with so many different type of men and women and just having a conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
When you open up yourself,
I was just about to say that this is a open conversation. I'm not that open.
You're not that open. Oh, okay. So you gotta get open first.
Look. I pride myself in being open on different situations,
but you're not open on that
topics. Well, this one right here, I'm very childish on this topic. I'm very childish. I can't even sit here and lie to you, like. The thought of like me watching my girl fuck somebody else is just nah. Because like, all right, I know this is gonna like sound contradicting to what I said about the Nipsey Hussle quote, but it's like when you have that woman, you feel like she's yours, and I want her to be mine. So like seeing somebody else with her, I don't want nothing somebody else can have.
But this is her desire. Take you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not a pleaser.
Nah, I'm not.
I could tell.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. And I would never lie to a woman and say I am.
Why?
Never.
You're not a pleaser
At all. I've never gave oral sex to a woman before. Never. I'm 30 years old. I said I was gonna do it on my 30th birthday. And now I'm waiting till 31. I'm still not ready. But that was weird because it's one of them situations where I feel like I know I'm a suck at it. And I don't even want to.
You might as well get it over with, though. You might as well get it over with.
It's gonna be bad, though. It's gonna be real.
But guess what?
Bad.
So that's why you haven't done it. That has been the disconnect because you already know.
First off, I haven't done it because I rarely have been in a situation where I felt like I had to do it. Like I said, like I always messed with women that was attracted to me.
So they give you head, they own you, they doing whatever.
Yeah,
and you fine with that. But when it's her turn.
When I was young, I didn't really like, okay, you was talking about sex. To me, sex was never a big deal. Mm-hmm. Sex was one of them things where it was like every 2-3 days, I'd be like, nah, I take that back. When I was young, I had sex every day. So like every day, like I wake up and be like, man, let me get some ass before I go run around these streets.
Oh wow.
I go have sex and I'll be like, all right, I got shit to do. I'm gonna holler at you later. Cool, boom, go. You know what I'm saying? Just never really thought about it. Like I never sat down and was like most niggas around that age would go cop hotel rooms for the weekend and like they literally would have sex in them hotel rooms for the weekend. I didn't enjoy that. I don't want to have sex all day. Like I never.
So do you like sex? Period. You do to get off.
I like sex, but it's not on my top things to do. I'm one of them type people. Like you'll probably judge me if I told you the things I like doing more than sex.
I can listen to you because it sounds like when you say you're not a pleaser.
Yeah.
And you say like what did I'm like, oh, okay. So
if you told me I had to pick between sex or a box of these, I'm picking that box. I love cigars. Like I can sit here and like I can make a love note about cigars.
Wow.
But sex, I'll be like, yeah, sex cool.
But you ain't gotta have it. You ain't gotta have it. It ain't on your brain.
No, I didn't say I don't have to have it.
Okay.
I gotta have sex. But see, like, I view it differently. But you haven't
born mediocre. It's like you have born mediocre sex.
People say that when they hear me say that. And I disagree.
Whatever. That's what in your brain. That's what and they ain't telling you either. But
that's probably true though. That's probably true.
They're not telling you
true.
Because if you don't even sound open, and I may be judging a little bit further along, but just listening to you, that's why I said, oh, you're not a pleaser. And one thing I know is that if you're gonna keep ever in your life, ever want to keep a woman, you're gonna have to be a pleaser. You're gonna have to please something. And it ain't all about oral, but you have to be trying to please her some way, shape, form, and fashion. So listen to you, they ain't telling you shit. But
sometimes you do get in your bag where you try to please someone. But I'm just speaking of like overall. If I can speak like the overall point of my life, sex never really like been the super important thing. It was always like a task. It was like, oh, I got to do this, so let me knock this out so I can get to these other tasks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was always one of them type things.
So you're not so it's a sensual. So maybe you'll come into that. Maybe you'll come across something where on your sensual side, because that part is good for you, for your creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In relationships, even with connecting with women, because regardless in whatever nature work you do, you want to connect with women, not sexual, but you have to understand the feminine energy. You have to understand your sensual self and how to be able to work it. So it's like,
and that's funny because like I'm very awkward around women like me today in my age. And I feel like that's something I need to tap into because like your best fans will be women. Yeah. But me, I'm so awkward around women. It's like I be telling my homeboys, I be like,
and they love
y'all niggas so feminine.
I don't understand what the women they love
yeah, but that's crazy too, cause like women like me, but it's the mystique though. That's what they like, cause it's like I don't really be like them niggas. Like them niggas be like, oh hey, you're so beautiful, and I just be sitting there like.
So what you say when you meet someone, you say good morning. What you say when you're interacting with good morning, you don't say nothing to get a smile or whatever, what's on your brain, like good morning, beautiful, whatever
honestly, I'm one of them type people. I say like whatever's on my mind. So it's like if I think you looking good today, I'll be like, hey, what's up? You looking good. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a straightforward type person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not the scripted type.
Gotcha.
Like if I don't like what you look like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you look good today. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of weird with that shit though.
But you do let her know. Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
For sure. Like I don't like cornrows. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird as hell. I don't like cornrows and I don't like a lot of makeup. Like I don't like the drag look.
Yeah.
That's just too much. I just don't like that. And that also goes back to the mama boy shit. Cause growing up, my mama, she a country girl. So she always had long, thick ass hair, fucking sweatpants and Walmart shoes. You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of like that. I love that natural look. I just love that shit. I don't like all that.
There we go. Look at me over here.
Shit.
Put a little something. Put a little something out of you. Come on. See, it is something.
I always say that shit. For real. I don't like all that dolled up shit. Like that dolled up shit, I'll be like, what you doing this for? Like, I'll never forget. I used to mess with this girl, and she changed my life. I ain't gonna lie. She was very beautiful. It was a Puerto Rican girl. I think I was 20. I had just turned 21. I remember because I started going to the club with my homeboys and I had to use a fake ID.
Hello, shout out.
Yeah. And
remember them days.
Shawty was so beautiful. And she came to my crib one time, and this was the first time my mama took an overseas job. And I was kind of stressed out by like missing my mama type shit. I feel like I'm making this podcast about her. But anyway, I was kind of stressed out by that shit a little bit, but this ain't why I snapped on Shawty. Shawty pulled up. She had this nice ass red dress with these red heels. Everybody know my favorite color, red. So, because red is a seductive color. And I don't know what it was. I got to drinking. Oh, and that same night, I had a box Chevy at the time with like these rims, and you know how the trunk got them slanted. I sat a bottle of Grey Goose on the trunk, and the shit slid down and broke on the ground. So I'm mad as hell. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I went and brought another bottle. So now I done spent $65 and only drunk one bottle. So I'm mad. And she pull up and she like, yeah, I just want to look good for you. I like, where you about to go? And she was like, oh, I wasn't about to go nowhere. I like, bitch, you lying. You about to go somewhere. Like, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. But at the same time, like, that situation made me think that, like, looks ain't everything.
No.
Like, I only liked Shawty because she was fine.
Yeah,
like, she had nothing else for me.
No substance.
Nothing. She literally had nothing for me. Like, Shawty used to cry because she couldn't cop the new Jordans.
Wow.
Because I remember, like, she was crying by not copping the Cements. For people that know shoes, Cements is the black and gray Jordan 3s. She was crying and shit by not copping them bitches. And I had a good weekend. So I was like, man, let me buy this bitch these shoes. I never used to buy shit for women. But I brought the bitch the shoes and I brought the bitch a sweater. And I gave it to her and she was so fucking happy. And I was just like, man, this bitch too materialistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what it took for you to goddamn be on me to buy you some shit?
Come on, but that's just a way of showing, that's just an act of service. Come on. You don't necessarily
But why do I have to do that? Just for you to fuck with
you don't
me?
have to do that, but it's a way of showing someone that you have their attention or their interest. You're interested. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend money. You'll come across some women where you may have to spend money, whatever, XYZ, or buy them something. That's just their way. But sometimes they be wanting like, oh, okay. They think about me as a thought. Okay, I appreciate it. You let me know you see me. Okay. What's wrong with that?
I mean, ain't
There's
nothing too much
nothing
wrong with it,
Exactly.
but it's like, why is that all you care about? Like, me and Sean ain't never had no deep conversations. We ain't had nothing. We
But
just
was
had
coming
that
from her.
moment. We just had moments.
Right. But hey, that's what you want. You had to fit. You was the closest nigga that was gonna fill it up. You know, meet the need. So she just used you. Know what it sound like?
I wouldn't say that because I ain't really had shit for her. Like, that's all I really did.
I mean, everybody get used. Don't necessarily mean it's a negative thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's an exchange. You go back, it's an
agree.
exchange. You know, you give me something, I give you something. And that time, you know, she was talking about the shoes. She's like, well, let me exchange. Let me give her the shoes, this, that, and the third. And whatever she may give you more attention. Did you have a good time? Did she show you her appreciation?
Yeah. Because after that, this isn't going to be something politically correct, but R. Kelly is my favorite singer.
Did she bust a 12 play?
Yeah. How you knew it was 12 play? How you knew? That's one of my favorite albums of all times.
12 play.
I love 12 play. That's my shit.
Yeah.
And she bust out the 12 play. We was good.
Look, get what? It was worth the shoes and the sweater, wasn't it?
No.
You an asshole.
But she wore kid shoes, so them shits cost like $120, $110.
So what? That's still some
$100
money.
for some shoes ain't bad. I wouldn't trip about spending no $100 on those shoes.
Shit, that's crazy. She got some.
But I mean, I was young at that time, so like, I had money. I ain't had no bills. I had money with no bills, so I was good. But I remember she stopped fucking with me because I told her, this shit about to sound crazy. This chick is so weird. She loved Steak and Shake. You know, this before Augusta had a Steak and Shake.
Okay.
I told her I was going to Atlanta because my brother went to school out there. I was dropping him off. And she was like, oh, I want to go so I can go to Steak and Shake. I was like, cool. She had fell asleep. What she didn't know was I was going out there to get some weed too. So I went and got the weed while she was asleep. And when she woke up, she was like, what the fuck is that smell? And I was like, what smell? You smell something? I said, Michi, that's my little brother. I was like, Michi, you smell something? That nigga was like, huh? Nah. And she was like, oh, I must be tripping. So we had went to Walmart because I went to get some saran wrap, and goddamn, I come back in the car. She got this nasty attitude. Drop my brother off at school. We get back. We get the Steak and Shake, and she just started snapping. She was like, you ain't the man I thought you was, and all kind of shit. And she didn't stop fucking with me. I stopped fucking with her. I remember, because that was a Saturday, and then came Thursday. My homeboy was going to school at Southern, and he was about to go take a test, and I had traded in my car and got a new car with some big ass rims on it. I was feeling good about life, and he was like, "Shit, meet me in Pepper Ridge." She stayed in Pepper Ridge. He was like, "Meet me in Pepper Ridge," and I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna drop my car off at Shawty crib." I called her. I dropped the car off. She called me. She wasn't home, but I was cool with her mama. So pulled in, dropped the car off. She called me and was like, "Who car that is?" I was like, "That's my new shit," because I had just got it the night before, and she was like, Your last car suited you better. This one here is too flashy. And I was like, oh, she don't want to see me do good. I came back from Statesboro. I picked my car up. I never talked to her again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, never talked to her again.
Off that one statement.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. But see, she had me coming out of myself anyway. Like, she used to come around and goddamn... She used to come around and be like, I think you drink too much. You be with your friend. I done stopped drinking. I done goddamn... I don't do the matching clothes and shit. The new shoes used to come out. Me and her used to be matching and shit. I said, oh, let me get my motherfucking life together.
But what was wrong with it though? What was it? You liked it. You said she had nothing to offer you, but obviously she offered something because you.
But that shit wasn't me. I was like conforming to like what she wanted to do just because I was like, let me make her happy.
Why? But why? Why?
I just like the ideal of being with her. Cause like everybody was like, man, she's so beautiful, she's so fine, and you know it was some ego shit. Yeah, and I learned that
you was
day,
on your ego shit.
Like, yeah, because I always been a nigga that like the low key girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the girls that be all in everybody's face that everybody be seeing. And after that day, that's when I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with them girls that everybody see, everybody like that ain't my type.
That's not fair. What if that person's a good person?
That's true. That's
but not fair.
I mean, like, so I wasn't saying that because of her. Like, because of her, first off, she just ain't had shit to offer me. She just wasn't a very smart girl. So I ain't had no business like really fucking with her that tough anyway. I know that shit sounds straightforward, but it's the truth. I just ain't had no business.
Yeah. Like, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
It was cute. I wouldn't say fun. It was cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. Like the matching shoes and shit. It was. So
cute. She had to be that pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it was.
Yeah.
So you like that? The one to glow a little bit. Yeah. Help. She fine.
I got an old picture of me and her in my phone. I'll show you.
Yeah, she fine. See, son,
girl. She was though. She was beautiful. It's gonna take me a minute to find it, but I'm gonna find it.
God damn, that make you do anything. It's pretty.
It is, man. That's how disgusting we is as men. Like, and that's why I was telling my homeboy, I understand about men having low standards because it's like, you know, I done been there before too. Shit. Like, now me scrolling through these old ass pictures, I'm like, I definitely done been there. You know what I'm saying? All this childish ass shit.
Man, I just think they want to do what they want to do. They want to have, they want to do no responsibility. Oh yeah. Oh, look at you. Okay.
Young as hell. Look at the whole picture. Yeah. I'm in the club with my homeboys.
That's right. You the one with the girl. What's wrong with that? You feel like a sucker, huh?
Yeah. But I was only 21, so that's why I'm like, man, I was 21. Wrong with that. I ain't know no better, man.
Whatever. You gonna find somebody you can do that shit again with. Man.
Shit. That shit over.
I bet it won't. Yeah, right.
I got myself figured out. Now we good. We ain't doing that. Because so like a relationship, y'all have to meet each other halfway.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, I'm not completely stuck in my ways. I'm gonna be honest. You can change my mind.
You too young to be stuck in your ways, okay?
Yeah.
Because you got more years.
You can change my mind, just like I said about the marriage thing. You can change my mind about this marriage shit. I promise you can. But you better come with some shit, because I got some shit.
Because you want the facts.
Yeah, you better come with some shit. But yeah, I'm not too far stuck in it, but some shit you just gotta meet halfway. Yeah, you got to. And like those one of the situations you got to.
Like some non-negotiables. Say, hey, this is not negotiable. Either you gonna get with it or get gone. But that's good though. But that's fine because when stay like you are, and then but some gonna come along. Yeah. And gonna switch you up, and then it's I'm gonna see you post somebody on Facebook. I see it all the time. Guys will say XYZ. No, next thing I know, I see a picture of something or whatever. They posted somebody like they been digging with.
Like I told Moto. I'm already in a relationship with Jesus Christ, man. Everybody gonna see later. You know what I'm saying? It might be the relationship that, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm changing the subject right after I say it. So don't even try to have a rebuttal.
Oh,
some people know that the person that they're with is always like in the public eye, and they don't want to be involved with that whatsoever. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta chill. And I completely respect that because if I wasn't podcasting, I wouldn't even be on social media. Period. But anyway, next subject. Speaking of podcasting.
I ain't trying to switch it up. Go ahead, man.
What got you on podcasting? Because we here right now, and I told Maine like the first time I heard your episode, I think it was on his SoundCloud, and I told him I was like, hey, bro, she got it. All she need is organization. Yeah. She got it though. Because the thing about this podcasting that people don't know is it's about being open. It's about having good communication skills. That's the one that a lot of people miss. The communication skills part. And like I rarely see that shit because I know a lot of podcasters now and they garbage, most of them. But when I heard you on his shit, I was like, oh, she got it, bro. And I could tell like you probably ain't even know that this was something you could do.
No, my advisor, Kobe, shout out to Kobe. We was like trying to figure out a way, how can I have exposure? So I always figure I had to do something, but I'm not really in the camera person. I'm not a live person. I don't like attention. So he was like, you should do a podcast. But he knew I was battling with liking my voice. I'm just coming to like in my voice. My voice changed at an octave lower. I'm lower. You know, you call me you call me 9 o'clock in the morning, you gonna ask, is this Rashanda or this is a dude? You know what I'm saying? Like my voice is so heavy and then at nighttime it's deep. So I was battling with that. So he was like, you should do a podcast. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. What is it? What it entails? You know, and got more information about that. And I'm like, well, bet I ain't got to be in the camera and I could be myself. And then Maine introduced me. I met Maine, and then I did fire. I reached out to him about starting the podcast up, and then he asked me to be on his show. We just chopping it up. And then when I did it on the very first episode, I was like, well, hold up. This is not that bad.
Yeah.
I might be able to do this. Yeah. And ever since then, I committed to doing it. So it's just more so of me building my tribe, building my audience. I have a home-based business. I'm gonna throw my plug out there. You know, I'm in total. I'm a life changer. About that too. Yeah, and I sell, you know, the world most famous IASO detox tea, and that's the vehicle I'm using for some of the desires that I want in life. And I need more exposure. And what could give me more exposure? This podcast was without me being in the camera. And so, so I'm a rookie. I'm just learning this thing. You and May, I watch you guys mow. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are great examples. And then I'm glad I kind of blended in because I get to learn because I don't know. So I'm not like y'all saying, I've been doing this for years. And I'm like, nah.
Oh, no, they've been doing it way longer than me, too.
Yeah, see.
This year, too, for me.
This year, too? Okay, yeah, see. Not me. I'm like, Let me go on Pinterest and let me Google what is a podcast. Yeah. Let me do this because I had no clue. But the thing is, I was already watching people anyway. I'm always watching. I'm very observant. So I'm like, I might be able to do that. So that brought me into podcasting.
What you plan on doing with the podcast?
I want to, want my tribe. I want to develop a tribe. My tribe, to find me. I find them, whatever shape, form, and fashion. But I'll also be able to just get more of my story, get more of my perspective out, to people that need it, that need something. They want to come into a discovery or something that I have to say. I think that'll be it. I feel like once I become consistent and, continue to work it, I believe it'll be an outlet for people to come get a variety of information from. Encouragement. I'm an encourager by nature. Yeah. I encourage by nature. I'm a solutionist. I'm real. You're not going to get, me being uptight. No, I'm hooded in the mug. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to talk about this, that, and the third. But I can bring a whole nother intellectual side to the conversation or perspective. I'm very diverse. So, yeah, I'll be able to make some stuff happen with expanding my brand.
What made you name it Big Girl, Big Talk?
You know what? It kind of fit. Cause my whole plan was Big Girl Big Talk was like I'm gonna have this is gonna be for like a plus size community. We're gonna have like non-traditional conversations about plus size women. And when you said earlier like when we was younger you thought big girls stink, big girls this, that, like that still goes around. Like that narrative have not changed.
I thought it was over.
No, that narrative have not changed. Big girls this, big girls that. And like I had a issue, a thing, and I can share story real quick. That just looking for like answers and stuff. Like I was talking to a guy. I don't want to sound like I'm a whore or nothing. I'm talking about sex experience.
You get a judgment-free zone. It's a safe space.
I'm sitting here just talking like, damn. I'm telling my story and shit. And see podcasts, you be telling on yourself.
Yeah.
But anyways,
don't hurt a podcaster.
I had some bumps in it. Long story short, I had some bumps in the inside of my thighs, and my legs were up together. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like from no STD or no nasty ass shit. It's just the skin breakdown, the moisture, and it's dark. So whatever. So we was arguing in the moment anyway. And then he looked down. I was like, well, I couldn't get hard anyway, looking at them nasty ass bumps in the inside of your leg. And I was, that just hit my spirit. That tore me up. And then I'm a Googler. So I'm Googling stuff like, what do you do when someone say this? I'm that person. If you ever type it so crazy, I'm that person that type it so crazy shit on Google. Like, what do you say when what do you say when a guy say something hurtful to you? Or how do you cure bumps in the inside of your legs? Like, I just found some shit on YouTube. This lady was talking about it too. But I went and did that, and I'm like, yo, it ain't nothing out here that you can talk about those conversations, because if it is, I found it. I would have found it. Mm-hmm. No podcast about it. No really YouTubes about it. But she's not a big girl. She's slender. But I just found her the other day talking about a different variety of things. But it wasn't nothing out there. So like a big girl and then shit, big tall. So me and my advisor, we kind of went through some names and that kind of stuck. Big girl, big tall.
Yeah, that's a chant.
Big girl, big tall.
That's a chant.
Yes, big girl, big tall. It kind of flowed together.
How many episodes you got so far?
Shit. Probably like, I need to have some more. You're calling me out. Probably like 10.
That's a good number though, starting out. That's a good number.
That's not a good number.
That's a good number.
No.
I'm only at like 80.
Oh yeah, 10, 80.
Nah, but see, I told you I've been doing it for this year too. But only thing about me is I've been dropping every Tuesday.
Yeah,
since I started.
Yeah, I've been inconsistent. Life happens, this X, Y,
which ain't
Z.
nothing wrong with it.
And I took the pressure off myself because it's like I'm trying to balance a lot of things, but I'm committed to this. Like I'm not going to stop doing it. So I have to find a better balance. And now I'm a producer now.
Yeah,
I'm a producer now.
Producer.
Yeah, with your help, main help, Mo's help. So it's like I'm learning everything. So it's like
I want to talk about that too. Like, what made you actually get your own equipment instead of just outsourcing and having somebody else record you?
Well, with me, I'm always looking for a gap with something. So when I met Maine on our very first conversation, I was like, I want to learn how to do it. Because I want to know what comes behind whatever I'm saying I'm involved in. So I want to know it. Because my whole thing was, shit, I'm going to learn this. And then I'm going to do this for other people. Another way of trying to make some money.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was my thing. I'm like, shit, I'm going to learn this. And I'm going to help some other people. But it didn't kind of work out like that because it's like, okay, I was like, oh, this is easy. This is convenient. But once you see that you when someone is helping you, you're a subject to their time. You're subject to what they got going on. You got to fill in the blank, and that's fine and cool. But it's like, I want more freedom with this because I want to be able. It may be a night where I'm in the mood. I want to talk. I can't call Maine like, hey Maine, hey, meet me at the shop. Let's record. No, I want to be able to do that myself. I want to be able to say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I'm like, you know what? And then Mo was already in the works of getting her own. So I went to her house that same day when you came over there, when I met you again, and Mo had her piece there, and I'm a combo girl. And I'm sitting here buying pieces in here, pieces there, right? And I seen that. I said, that's a combo. I'm a combo girl. 2-piece sets or whatever, anything that simplify my life, I buy it. I said, oh shit. Mo showed me how much it costs. I said, bet. Goddamn, a few weeks later, I said, Mo, I ordered the equipment. I'm about to do it. So it's like a jump. Because I want to get the process going, because I feel like I want to be able to help other people. And next time I meet a podcast, but this can be a branding thing. This could be something else that could come into a stream of income eventually once I master it. So I'm like, shoot your shot.
Yeah, that's a big investment. That's why I was proud of y'all when y'all got y'all equipment.
Yeah.
I know how it is. Like somebody like me and Maine, we more so put in the time versus the investment. Because like I think Maine got like $100 board. I got a $200 board. And I got computers and shit, but I'm a nerd, so I'm a little different. But yeah, you definitely got to invest into what you want to do.
Got to.
It's the same way as like a local rapper. I think every rapper should have their own studio. So if you're a podcaster, you should have your own equipment, so you can like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you have something that you really want to talk about, you can get up and you can go in your room and you can record. Because I do that shit all the time. That's where most of my videos come from.
Oh, wow. You just be like, oh, let me get up. I want to get in that space. I did that the other day with my last episode. That was just one that I just was like, you know what? Ooh, I'm feeling a certain type of way. And I ain't want to be all blasted on social media looking like, oh, now I'm in my feelings about something.
Yeah, that's a perfect place to vent.
And I was like, this
on
is my
podcast.
platform.
Yeah.
This is my platform to say whatever I want to say. It doesn't matter what anybody say, because this is my platform. You ain't got to listen to it if you don't want to. So yeah, so I got up and I was like, ooh, that was good. That was therapeutic. So I'm like, yeah, I like this. With me, it's just, I'm always challenging myself. I'm always tough on myself. So it's like, Rashanda, you could do better. You got to how to balance it out. But the good part about having your own and doing, like me having equipment is that I have my own time. So I'm gradually learning more. I'm gonna be able to lay some tracks in a minute dealing with damn Audacity. Might say, come on, son, let me go ahead, record in my studio.
Yeah. Shit. It make you feel like that type of producer for real. Yeah.
I'm over here I'm on YouTube. I never been on YouTube so much. Like, okay, this is this equalizer, normalize, fade in, fade out.
Yeah,
clip it, cause
man, I got homeboys.
Control.
I got homeboys that do music, and they be calling me, asking me how to work the audio shit.
Oh man, it's a work.
That shit be crazy.
It's a work. Let me tell you something. This ain't for me, but I'm gonna learn it because I want to be able to duplicate it.
That's why I asked you about that. I was gonna ask you, like, I never paid somebody to record me. Like, do you feel like the skill is worth it for a podcaster? Because I got a big podcasting audience, like people that podcast. So do you feel like the skill is worth it? Like, if you're starting a podcast, you need to learn how to record yourself? Or do you feel like it's also okay for somebody to record you?
It's on your level of commitment. It's all, to me, so it's whatever you want to do. If you see like, okay, you're going to be serious about it, then determine that, and then eventually probably get your own equipment, because you got to think about the overhead. You can cut out that overhead. You know what I'm saying? And then you can be more artistic, creative, flexible with your time. But if you're not necessarily serious and you're trying it out, then coming to someone like yourself or Maine or whomever else is doing it would be idle, because see, you don't have to invest much. You can just pay for the time. So you're paying whatever 50, 60, whatever dollars you're paying, pay that, you sit down, record, go, and you guys handle the rest. That's for somebody that's not necessarily as serious what they be testing it. So it's a good market for it. It's a good market because podcast is trending. In businesses, forget people, businesses are now podcasting. So that's a whole nother avenue that you can get in. What if a business want to do something for one time? What if they got a campaign they want to run and they just want to do podcasts for a short period of time? This right here will come into play. They don't have to worry about investment, because that may or may not be in. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all according to the level of commitment.
Yeah. I
just gave you a whole strategy right here. You seen that, right?
Yeah, you did.
I did, huh?
The people need to hear that, though, because there's a lot of people that want to get into podcasting. And I had somebody hit me up. Oh, I'm a definitely reach back out to her, because I just thought about that, because I forgot to send it to her. She was asking about what equipment she should get, but I really wanted to tell her, like, I can give you the equipment. It's about how you gonna use it, though.
Yeah. Is it worth the investment? And this is it in your podcast. Don't forget, you're not getting paid. Yeah. Some people may monetize, but starting off 9 out of 10, you're not monetizing anything because, like, you know, people want to see, like, how can your podcast benefit them. So if you gonna make a big investment, small investment, determine if you're gonna really do it. I'll just utilize someone that's already doing it before I even consider buying it. Yeah. Let me run this course.
There's
first.
ways to make money off of podcasting. Like somebody like me, somebody like Maine, we make money off podcasting, but you know it ain't no crazy ass amount when you at this low of a level. Cause I mainly make my money. I got sponsors. I got ads, a couple ads, nothing crazy though, and I produce. So that's basically where I make my money off as far as podcasting goes.
Yeah, well, like somebody just, I want to create a podcast. Like, if you're not necessarily, what can I say? If you ain't got a high influence already,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Where you got people automatically gonna tune into you, and my ass thought I was a little influential and shit. My numbers be low as hell.
Yeah,
but I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay. Like I'm good.
Honestly, it ain't even really about the numbers though.
I'm learning that I'm okay with people listening because I didn't think people were listening, but I work in the mall, so people like, oh, Rashanda, like, hey, I listen to your podcast. Like, oh, you listen to my podcast? You listen to
it? Yeah. Because you'll be shocked. Like, you'll have 100 plays on the episode and you'll be like, man, that shit ain't shit. But then you'll go somewhere and, like, somebody will be like, oh, I heard your podcast. And somebody else will be like, oh, you the podcaster. They ain't never heard your shit, but somebody they know heard it. That's how it grows like that. Like, that's the weird space I'm in with it because I go out and every time I go out, somebody want to talk to me about podcasting.
Oh, wow.
Like, nigga, say some of that smart nigga shit you be saying. Like, what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? Like, I'm not a walking podcast, my nigga.
Yeah, but people, they're interested because it's something that you doing. You putting yourself out there. So it's like you put yourself in the front, and they're like, you know what? I can do that too. So they seeing you and they're like, I can do that too. And they're pulling from you. You're providing, you're being impactful to them. And so they're like, okay, well, they just getting some information. Some people, they may be interested. Some people really want it. So it's like just those interactions is kind of like more fuel. Do you find it to be more fuel for you when they come to you? Like, yeah, maybe.
Sometimes, like, you use the best word. Like, it's kind of like a influence. I noticed that it's some people I be around and they see me so much they literally don't know what they got going on or what they gonna do with life, but they see me and they be like, oh, this nigga happy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do what he do.
Yeah.
So they starting podcasts and I see that shit and I ain't even gonna sit here and flex. I kind of like that shit. Like, I be like, damn, like, even if this shit don't work out for me and I don't never accomplish the goals that I got set, like, I know that I put that stamp and I at least help these 10, 20 people. And it's literally like 10 people I be seeing that started podcasts because of me.
Absolutely. They be like, you know what? It's like you being that person for them that you wanted for yourself when you was starting up, whatever. So before you was starting, you probably had some examples, but not as much. So boom, now you to a certain level and they looking at you like, damn, I need that. You showing them what you needed. And so it only just helps you. And don't worry, your audience is going to grow. It's going to grow because, you know, you serve people, you always be taken care of. You always have your audience. So continue doing what you're doing. So they're going to encouraging me, right?
Yeah. I appreciate that.
That's the encourager coming out because you are honestly, impactful.
When you do some shit and you trying to see it grow, like me, I'm one of the people that's never happy anyway. So, but you need to hear that shit. And it's kind of like what people also don't understand is it depends who the person is. So like you saying those words to me, it make me feel better. But like, you know, some people you go out and they be like, boy, I fuck with what you doing. And you be like, yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah. So don't think this is not strange or ordained that we having this conversation because you are impactful. But even before I knew like you, like personally, I'm like, I people saying something to me, I'm like, I don't know who Slim is. I don't know nothing about this man. But hold on, who is he? I want to get to know him. What is he doing? And I meet you, and you're so intellectual. You're you're a servant, like, and a servant leader, which means you don't mind helping. Anytime I call, you help. You do this, that, and the third with Mo. And I'm like, yes, we pretty cool, even though he's an asshole.
Yeah, I am.
Even though you an asshole, even though you know you got your way about you, but you have another part of you, and it's okay. It balance out.
I'm straightforward.
You make it
like,
balance out.
That's just how I grew up. Like you supposed to say what you mean what you say.
Yeah.
So I think I took that shit and ran with it.
Yeah. A lot of people ain't used to people being direct with them. They offended. They take offense to you telling them the truth. They don't want to hear that shit. But that's okay. We need to hear it. Yeah. We need to hear truth. Because sometimes somebody ain't telling us the truth. Then we around here face shaking like, oh, I'm the shit. Like, nah, bitch, calm down. You're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or no, you sitting here acting like you know XYZ or whatever it may be. I can't think of no more examples. But yeah, continue doing you. Continue doing you. You are awesome.
I'm gonna try.
Awesome. That's why I was so excited. I'm like, yay!
I told you because I had told Maine that day y'all came over here and y'all was recording the podcast. I forgot what y'all call it, Soul Session. Yeah, y'all was recording that. I was texting Maine while y'all was recording, and I was like, man, Shawty got it. You know what I'm saying?
You think I'll be
Nah, for
I'll
real.
be like, do it really make sense?
When he hear this, he'll tell you. I said that shit. I was like, bro, I promise you, I'll do a podcast with her, and that shit'll go. And no lie, like that first hour we just did, I was like, oh, that shit gonna go. And we still recording. And I'm already thinking, I'm like, what I'm gonna do with the clips.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, this shit about to go.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because you had me talking about shit I don't talk about. Like, I don't talk about love and I don't talk about sex. But the way we talked about it, I like that. Like, that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I like that shit. I was like, yeah, see, I can talk about it like that. I just can't talk about it in the sense of like, you do a podcast with a woman that got like a lip service type podcast and she be like, so Slim, you got a girlfriend.
I love lip service.
I hate lip service.
I love lip service.
And see, I hate
Angela, Gigi, L'Oreal, yes.
No.
Listen to lip service, guys.
Man,
he better not cut this part off.
you seen the episode with King Von?
Okay, I gotta see a picture.
Man, King Von.
Cause they be having some people on there. I don't know who they are.
King Von is one of my old customers. King Von is a street rapper from Chicago.
Who is his girlfriend?
His girlfriend is this little young girl that my homeboy used to fuck with. That shit is crazy. This is King Von.
I think I seen him on there. I think so.
He a little street nigga from Chicago. But not Lil. I fuck with King Von, even though his songs be sounding the same. But I fuck with him. I was watching that episode and they was just talking like they was asking about his girlfriend, of course. You know, his lip service. So I get it. But they just started talking about certain shit, and I'm like, this nigga a street nigga. He don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I think I seen that because especially his verbiage was horrible. If I was we talking about the same episode, you know, he couldn't even really answer the question. I think I'm talking about, but let me tell you, when I say they go in, and I love it. I love it because so I try to one about OnlyFans and different stuff like that because I almost said my thoughts.
Oh, I seen when they was talking about OnlyFans, and I was like, they were talking about it so positively.
It is positive. What's wrong with it?
I didn't say it wasn't positive.
Because I
just said they was talking about it positively,
and I was like, no, integrity.
What you gonna post on it though?
Oh, this is your fight. I gotta be real, right?
You gonna get wild on that motherfucker?
No, I wasn't gonna get wild. No,
okay, you're not gonna make no money then.
No.
See, that's the conversation we gotta have about OnlyFans.
I don't know if I'm not doing too much because it's crazy that I really have fans, and I did not know that, and I have them asking questions like, what you got? I subscribe to whatever you got going on. And so let's just say for example, like Gigi was saying on lip service, like people, we be on Instagram, we be on social media, and we post pics anyway. You know what I'm saying? You'll send a guy a picture or whatever. We'll post. Well, I don't send news. I don't know how to take stuff like that. But females send pictures and do stuff anyway. Why not get paid for it? And so it's like you got fans and they want to see you, not necessarily taking a picture because I wouldn't be all out the way with it. But shit, if I got a little ass, a little thigh, what is wrong? Because I'm free to post it on social media anyway. So you wouldn't
get on OnlyFans and get the people they really want. Like, okay,
I'll tease. I'm not gonna give them all away.
See, and I'm gonna tell you, I got niggas that fuck with OnlyFans, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, I did a whole episode about this. It's on YouTube. Y'all can go check it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
But my nigga Damo, He said straight up, he's a huge OnlyFans like customer, huge. He said straight up, like he was like, I'm tired of niggas talking about why you get on OnlyFans when we got Pornhub. He said, nigga, I know these bitches. He said that's why he fuck with OnlyFans. Yeah. But you know, I got his account login. I got information on all his shit. But I got his account login. So, you know, I done been in there a couple times. I looked at his DMs. Damo, I ain't gonna lie. Damo, he be lying and shit, but Damo a real nigga. Damo was on there telling bitches straight up, like, hey, if you want my money next month, you better bust that shit open. Like, he was telling them straight up, like, you better stick that dildo as far up your asshole as you can.
But see, that's him and his and what he like.
That's most niggas that's on there though. That's subscribing.
But see, I don't know. That's my only portion. I don't know. I wanted to test the theory because I kept getting it, and I'm like, nah, that's against my like integrity. My
but
thing
see,
is
you can
integrity.
do Patreon though. You can do Patreon.
And remember when you said Patreon
has a better
So I think it has
a better reputation.
That's it. I just think it's the stigma. But I was like, I may play with it a little bit because I get people talking to me about it, especially IG. My IG world's a little different. Yeah. And them fellas, I be like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, what you got going on? They offer, but I ain't no money type person. Y'all niggas better be glad I ain't like that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I will eat it up. But
I would not be mad at you for fucking with the OnlyFans, but you gotta go ham though.
Nah, I ain't going ham because I've seen some stuff. And I could say it. You know, I watch porn. You know, I watch porn, and then sometimes you'll come across the accounts and they'll put portions of their OnlyFans video on there, and what they be doing. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. But I believe I do a little something. Could I make it work? I believe I could. But
like a couple nude shoots or something.
No.
Halfway nude shoots?
Halfway probably. Probably play with it a little bit. But integrity, I tell my friend, integrity is keeping me from being rich. Because I have integrity. I don't want to compromise
I think respect is more important than being rich though.
Listen. But the thing is, why would I lose respect? Because I did this. Why? We in a totally different society now. So I would be looked upon different, but it's just like I wouldn't expect that. But with me, it's like, Rashanda,
but would you feel good about yourself doing something like that?
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care about shit like that. I don't want to be all wild with it. Now I don't want to do all.
That's what I'm asking. Like,
I just want to do something like soft, if it's whatever. Light.
Nah, that's not what they want.
Light.
They want you to have a dildo fisting.
Oh,
in your ass.
No. I don't think so. Not for my fans. No.
I wasn't talking. I was speaking of like people that enjoy that type content.
Yeah. But no, they'll always have to have that hardcore shit going on. It can be some soft, seductive shit. You got just a woman on there just running water on her titties and the nigga be all right with it. It ain't all that hardcore stuff. She could probably be, like my homeboy said, he was like, he seen an account where a girl just had a camera on her, but she had shorts on and she was cleaning up the house. And the camera was on her. She's got shorts on. It's the visual. Crazy. It's the visual. So let's just say I got shorts on, I'm cleaning the house, and I'm right there the camera, and a man I want to watch that, and he gets. He don't even have to get off on it. He may just desire to look at it. Why not pay $5-6? What's wrong with that? You ain't gonna miss that money.
I agree.
Why not? And then guess what you said? It makes it more personal because I know of her more than I know somebody on Pornhub or what are the other sites. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna keep it real, but I'm not gonna do it. I already done talked to God about it, and so I done left it alone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into next about that topic. As far as, do you feel like, let's say someone is on those sites and they're making some good money off those sites, do you feel like they should be mad because a man doesn't want to date them because of that?
They shouldn't be mad, but they know that comes with territory because a lot of guys, they are territorial. They are, I wouldn't even say insecure, but they just territorial. They don't want what they don't want their woman.
Let me pause you real quick.
Go ahead.
That's why I knew you'll be a good podcaster, because you're already saying the answer to why I asked you that. Because the reason why I asked you that is because I seen a woman say, oh, this man didn't want to date me because I got an OnlyFans. He's insecure. You
got a difference. Insecure, territorial. Insecure means he's wondering why you're doing what you're doing. He doesn't feel significant enough to have trust in what you're doing. So he's feel like there's a lack on his end. So yes, but if you got a man that's full and strong and confident, he just like, you my bitch. You know, like, I don't want no other man looking at you. You shouldn't be doing all this shit, you know, to get money. Hey, I got money, I got what you need. Why you doing this? Then that's different. But I think she should know what comes with the territory, so she shouldn't get mad, respect it, or check it. It either keep it moving.
Yeah, I think people throw that insecure word around way too goddamn much.
Oh yeah, because y'all, but they all men that are very insecure. That's one of my questions that I ask when I meet somebody.
Yeah, facts.
That's a question I'm like, because I ask them, how do you feel about someone that gets attention? You know, and that lets me know they're jealous, they're insecure, envious. Whatever, they answer all that. So they're like, well, I don't care. I'm confident in myself. Okay, we'll see. Well, hell, you know, hell no, I don't like that. Well, okay, good. Well, you can't talk about me. You can't talk to me. Because
men have weird insecurities, though.
Yeah.
Like, women have insecurities that's, like, written all over their face. Men have deep-rooted insecurities that's wild. Yeah. Men insecurities be wild. Like, a nigga wear a hat every day because he got a fucked up hairline. Like, that shit be wild.
What the hell they cover? What you mean you got a fucked up hairline? Of course you want to cover it up.
Nah, hell nah. Man, fuck that shit. I was born with a fucked up hairline. I ain't got a hat on right now because I'm trying to hide it. I got a hat on just because I like this hat.
Oh,
you know
but
what
that's
I'm saying?
You
but
know
niggas be sad. Like, man, I got a homeboy. I can say his name because I be jiving on him on Instagram. But my nigga Damo, nigga go get his hairline sprayed on every day.
Every day?
Every day. My nigga goes to the barbershop every day, spend $7. Little young nigga that I did an interview with recently. He's a barber.
Wow.
He sprays his hairline on every day for $7.
Wow.
That nigga wake up every day, go to that barbershop, get his hairline sprayed on, and go out his day and just thug. When he don't got it, hats.
See what he...
And he doesn't think that's insecurity, though.
I don't know. Would you call that insecurity?
Hell yes. That's the biggest insecurity.
But if he wants to look a particular way, why... It means he's insecure in his look.
First off, he's a man.
And why he can't be into his look?
There's a difference between men and women. Like,
but why he cannot be into his looks though?
He can be into his looks, but you also have to have shit that you care about more than others. Like, your looks can't be top 3.
Yes.
That's wild.
No. Your looks.
Yeah. Top 3?
Yes. Let me tell you something. Looks are perception
as a
is
man.
Everything. Yes. Now it shouldn't be number 1.
Top 3 though.
Shouldn't be number 1. Looks, no. Because if a man think he the prize.
Because I was gonna say 5, but I said 3.
No.
Because it can be in the top 5, but not top 3. Yeah. Top 3 is kind of wild.
No, I don't think so. No.
Like, you should want to be stronger before you want to be cute.
Look how you said, be cute.
Yeah, because it's like, my nigga, why you want to be cute? What's up with you?
But why is he cute? Because he wants to ensure that his appearance is kept.
First off, I didn't say he was cute.
My bad. Okay, you
got it. I'm joking. He isn't cute, but I'm joking. But appearances is everything, and I ain't gonna lie. I think one of my biggest issues is I don't give a fuck about that shit.
No, that's you.
Yeah,
because you already said you
somebody
don't care.
said that shit to me Friday night. They was like, damn, son, when we was in high school, you was fresh as hell, goddamn whoop whoop. I was like, hey, bro, I just don't give a fuck, nigga.
But what brought that change though? Because I remember you saying about your hair. You don't care about your hair being cut. You don't care about this. You just like, fuck it, let go.
Yeah. All this shit brought that shit out of me, and I was like, I don't care about that shit I used to care about. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get a haircut and shit, but
that ain't your top priority.
I'm gonna be honest. When I do get haircuts, I don't have that confidence men have.
You don't feel like, oh shit, I get my hair cut. Come on, I'm like, oh, I'm shopping in the mud. My line fresher than a lot of you niggas.
I don't be giving a fuck. First off, I always had a fucked up hairline. Like, since I was born, I got a mean ass widow's peak, like a mean widow's peak. So like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I get haircuts and just be like, eh. And even when like I used to get haircuts consistently and I had deep ass waves, I still ain't feel like how other niggas feel.
So
kind of like, so I be joking on Maine. Maine get a haircut and that nigga be like
fresh.
Nigga be taking selfies and shit.
Yeah.
I be like, damn, man. I just be joking though.
I know.
You can do that shit. But I don't be feeling like that. I just be like, yeah, whatever.
So what is it that makes you feel like, damn, I'm on my shit, or I'm feeling good? What is it? Because obviously it's not material or appearance thing. So what make you feel like that?
I think my confidence comes from like within. Like I feel good when I help somebody do something and they're able to like accomplish a task. I'm a natural born leader, so that shit makes me feel like incredible. So like I'm just deeper with that shit, like that surface level shit. I be like, don't get me wrong though, I have no problem being around women that like enjoy beauty shit. Like I get it because it's like, shawty, you don't give a fuck about cigars. You don't care about sports cars. And that's the shit I care about. But like, we ain't gotta like the same shit. But like a man that cares about that type shit, it's just weird. Like, I guess it's kind of like, we was talking about upbringing. I grew up in the country. I was boar hunting at 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out of trees, jumping on pigs, cutting their throats at 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
So I don't understand a man that can't be a man. Yeah. It's weird. Yeah. It's like, nigga, you really like care about getting your feet done that much? Don't get me wrong, you can get your feet done. That's fine, but nigga, you posting online and getting your feet done?
I was in a nail shop one time and it was two men getting their eyebrows arched, which they was waxed. They was getting them waxed. And I was sitting in the chair and I was like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. Do they supposed to be in here getting their eyebrows waxed, or is that the norm?
I had somebody on my podcast recently, I'm not gonna say their name, and they had their eyebrows waxed, and I didn't know what to say. Because I wanted to say something about it so bad, but I was like,
you could tell it was lined up.
Hell yeah. I'll show you off camera.
Gotcha.
But I was like, what the fuck, my nigga?
But doesn't make it wrong because they're into their appearance. But what if they have like a unibrow? Why they hair grow out? Like, what is like? There's nothing wrong want to be like nice. You know what I'm saying?
You reached a good topic. It's a big difference between like, you know, being confident and being insecure. Okay. Like a lot of men do that shit because they super insecure. And it's like, my nigga, why you so insecure? Like, you ain't gotta have your eyebrows done. Like, don't get me wrong. When women do it, it's beautiful. Like, it shows more of the facial features. It's beautiful. I get it. But men, it's like, nigga, what you doing that for? Like, it's my nigga, you can be a little hairy.
So men get manicures. You're like, what the fuck you getting your nails manicured for?
Yeah, my mom actually pissed me off. She went to a baker one time and she was like, he reminds me of you. Y'all got the same car. And I had linked up with homie on some investment shit. And I noticed this nigga had his nails done, and I was like, "Oh, my mama think I'm a pretty nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that shit kind of gay. Like, nah, nigga.
Like,
that
shit kind of gay.
Yeah, like straight up, like that shit kind of gay. Like, you can have your nails done and shit. Like, I'm one of the type niggas like I ain't gonna have no dirty nails or no shit, but we not going to get gel coats. Like, we not going to do that. That's weird.
I had a friend, and he's an awesome guy, but what threw me off when he was like, baby, you know, your eyebrows are pretty. Baby, them eyelashes are popping. You know, like, and I'm used to a man. Yeah. Ain't no man telling me my eyelashes are pretty. Like, come and say, oh, baby, your eyelashes are pretty. That threw me off. So I would begin to question, like, is that normal? Like, we talking about this, like, so that's
today is weird. I'm gonna be honest. Like, today you don't know, cause like some niggas is.
But what if he do? But what if he really like, damn, them eyelashes popping for real? He should be able to say that and not feel like, oh, she gonna think I'm gay, or she think I'm feminine.
But you don't think it's weird that he even noticed that?
I'm glad you called that out, and that was the thing. He noticed it. So every time I got my eyebrows arched or even switched my lashes or something, he noticed it, and I was like, "Thank you, baby." But I was like,
I always think about like them weird videos, like little prank videos them YouTube couples do, where it's like the man in the living room playing the video game, and shawty come in and be like, you know, there's something different, and he be like, oh yeah, you got a new dress, and she be like, no. And he be like, oh well, you such and such, And then ultimately, like, she wants him to notice that she got her eyebrows arched. And he's like, nigga, how the fuck I'm supposed to know that?
Because her face look cleaner. You're not paying attention to her face.
We don't look at that. Like, we can look you dead in your face and, like, we don't care about that.
Some.
That's for women.
No, that's not. There's no such thing as that for women. No.
Like, as far as, like, looks goes.
I mean, I'm saying if you, I think it's just being in tune, because if you saying, see, I guess I contradict myself in this. It's a case by case scenario. If a man like, oh, baby, you got your eyebrows, you may question it, be like, oh, he paying attention, or maybe you change your hair. I like your hairstyle. Like, oh, you paying attention. But it's like, you paying attention too much, or why are you looking at that? You supposed to look at that? It makes you wonder.
It's weird.
It makes you wonder. And then this person, he actually was consider himself the prize. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm the prize. And he thought he was more of a prize than I was. And I'm like, no, nigga, I am the prize. See, I'm not going to be in competition with you on this one, okay? So I think that's what we we draw that line, because it's like, as long as the woman is the prize, that's gonna sound funny for me to say that. That's cool, but if he getting to thinking he the prize and he this and he that, he better looking or stand in the mirror longer, that's where the question come in at. Like,
yeah,
what you got
that's
going on,
that's where it get weird when, like, men start like, I got friends that do that shit where they start being like, she better be happy to have me, nigga. Like, what? Or they be like, man, I ain't giving no more dick away for free. Like, what, my nigga? My nigga, you sound like a little hoe. Like, when I say hoe, people be thinking I'm talking about females. No, I'm talking about a hoe. Like, that shit can be a man or a woman.
Yeah.
Like, you sound gross saying, like, I ain't giving no more dick away for free.
But,
like, what?
But
my
that's not a
nigga?
bad. That's not bad though. But what if he got good dick? What if he?
Man, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Go get a job. Talking about I ain't giving no dick away for free. Yeah. Especially come around a nigga like me. Like, I'm sitting around like.
And you ain't on that shit.
I'm not on that shit at all. I'm sitting there like, what, nigga? Don't get me wrong now. I always been Mr. I ain't fucking with no bitch that ain't got shit to offer me.
Mm-hmm.
I always been that. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely not the nigga that be like, oh, if I put my dick in a bitch, she better pay the light bill. I'm not that neither. Because that's how they be sounding. They be like, my bitch gonna respect me. Like, that's how they be sounding, like some old hillbilly ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just lame as fuck. Like, bro, if you don't live your motherfucking life, don't nobody owe you shit.
Oh, God.
That's how I feel. Like, it's not about the sex. Like, don't nobody owe you shit. I don't know why people think like, oh, I'm a man, so she better respect me as that. Like, nigga, it's not even about gender. Nobody owes you shit.
That's true. That's true.
And the sooner that they realize that, they'll be better off.
Better off. No expectation. So from that, like you say, I have a saying is appreciation over expectation, because I was once in a place you would think like, why this person don't do this? Why this person don't do this? Why? And you're like, nobody owes you nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody owes you nothing. And if they do, you have to be appreciative and grateful. But I don't owe you. I don't call it even. I don't owe you nothing. Fair exchange. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Meeting halfway. But yeah, before we get off of here, we gotta talk about this detox tea though. I've been rambling like a motherfucker on this shit, but this shit been great though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's been great. But let's talk about this tea and what you got going on right now.
Yeah, so the detox is ISO detox tea. So let me tell you, it's everybody have they take on detox teas and supplements and things like that. This is just a product where someone can just take, just like they'll go buy something out the store. However, this just to me this is more. Is better, but it detoxes you, cleans your body out. Let me ask you this: when the last time you had a detox? When the last time you said you drinking, smoking, eating?
Oh yeah, my body's disgusting.
When is the last time you said, let me give a little break and let me clean my body out?
It's been probably like a year and a half, 2 years.
Wow, you need to yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, you need to check it out. Because this is the thing, all kind of things breed in our gut. All diseases breed in our gut. We have intestinal sludge. We have medicine residue. We have food. Even though you have food in our upper part of our intestines that's still sitting there, especially if you're a heavy meat eater. So we got food, red meat, that stuff sticks in your body, and we're not getting it out. That stuff is rotten. And then, of course, it's getting into our bodies. And then we're getting guys. I hate guys with bellies. Protruding bellies, or you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm a big girl and I lost weight, and I get guys like, oh, you lost weight now, you can't say that. Let me tell you something. It is what it is. It's nothing. Let me give you a tip for the fellas. It's nothing sexy about a man that's not healthy. It's nothing sexy about a man that's borderline hitting on diabetes and by high blood pressure and got all kind of conditions going on. It's nothing sexy about that. So you could act like health is not okay. You can act like that belly is okay. You can act like other stuff is okay. Yeah, it is, but eventually that shit gonna come into play. So let's prevent this shit before it even go that far. You can detox your body. You don't have to do tea. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not no person to say, oh, you gotta have this detox tea. There's numerous ways you can detox. This just happens to be something that I have a good experience with. Cleanse your body out, the mild level, ain't nothing but 9 herbs in it. It's nothing like gonna have your stomach hurting, you balling up, and you gotta calculate how you go out because you don't want to use the bathroom on yourself. It's nothing. They cleanse your body out, and it just happened to design for you to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And with me consuming this tea and a few other products, NutriBurst, NRG, I lost 85 pounds just incorporate in with better eating and being physical. And you ain't even gotta be eating the best of the best. Just eat better and be mindful and moderate. Drink your tea. Shit, you good to go. You good to go. And that's what it does. Feeling lighter on your feet, your mind. How's your clarity? How's your focus been?
You talking about me since I've been in my bag?
I'm saying like lately, like how's your focus? Have you always had just like clear focus, or sometimes it get fogged, or sometimes you just like, I don't know.
Honestly, lately since I've been eating bad and I've been drinking a lot, my shit been fucked up.
It's
bad.
fucked up, yeah.
Bad.
And build up is something that called build up in your body from the foods, the alcohol, the smoke. Just going outside and inhaling stuff. Some things you just can't avoid. All that stuff get in your body and it messes with you. You're creative. You don't need nothing blocking anything you got going on. So you'll be in whatever mind state. You need your mind to be clear because you got shit to do. You gotta have stuff you got to drop, especially you dropping every Tuesday. Just imagine if your body was clearer or a more healthy state. Just imagine all the more creative ideas you can come up with. Just imagine. Just take a minute to imagine about that. You fucking playing, Slim. Yeah. So it's like, just cleanse your body. And this is what this tea does. I just happened to find a business in it because I was looking for extra income. We talked about me having 5 kids earlier. Shit, I got 5 kids. I took myself off of a government assistance. So I don't get housing and Section 8 and food stamps and Medicaid. I don't get that. Working with T-Mobile, I don't get none of that. So I had to figure out a way that kind of bring another stream of income in. And this just happened to supplement some of my income. So that's just really it. Like, the best thing, like, it's so simple and cool. Like, network marketing is the best. That's the better way. But anyway, that's another topic another day.
I love you get into marketing. That though? Like, what brung you into that?
Well, I was listening to one of my mentors, and he said something about it's always in your blood. I didn't know that till just a few days ago. I've always been introduced to opportunities. I've even joined different companies. I just happen to, when people say, hey, I have an event, I want you to get on a call, like, hey, I'm having something in my house, and they don't really tell you what it is. 9 times out of 10, it's a network marketing opportunity. And so I went because I was like, oh, they done hit me up and say, hey, I got this, show up. Or, hey, I'm going to send you this and look at this. So I did it and then bought into something. I never worked it until I was listening to Tony Robbins, and I knew that network marketing would be a way for me to have job freedom and financial freedom because I dropped out of school 11th grade. You know, my options are limited by me dropping out of school. You know what I'm saying? I just got my GED 7 years ago. So I'm not a college person. So am I gonna stay at my job and work my way all the way up and to have this $100,000 career at myself at the time? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm gonna ever make it up that ladder because, as I know today, everything is political. It's politics. You gotta do a lot of politicking to get promoted within a company, you know. But network marketing provides you a product or a service, and you can have a company take care of the overhead, the marketing, the shipping, and the only thing you do is buy into it a little bit, and you're able to make an income. So it's not necessarily the company. It's just like, okay, what can you do to work this? So they provide you a compensation plan that you can work just like a college. So it's like you studying to be what you studying to get the income that you want, right? And you just work it, and then you be able to get it, but you compress your time. So let's say versus you waiting 10 years to get that promotion that's gonna get you that $60,000 a year. Technically, a network marketer, average of 6-7 years, they can be a 5-6 figure earner if they work the compensation plan right. Like if they really do it. Yeah, they can really do it. Like, and I'm talking about big time money. My mentor, Stormy Williston, shout out to my girl, like multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Off of network marketing. And she used that money from network marketing to fund her other businesses. So like a lot of people, they want to have their businesses, they want to have these dreams, but where the money coming from?
Yeah. You got to figure out a way to compensate.
Where the money coming from? You have a wealthy family. You have family that can give you money, that can just say, you want to start a business, let me give it to you. Fuck no. The average person don't have that. You know, coming from like where I'm coming from, that's all they did was work 2-3 jobs. My grandma said, you need to stop that and get you a second job. Then I'm gonna be taking way more time from my kids, and you gonna play about me not being around my kids all the time. So what the hell am I gonna do? Damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna save money. Well, where the money gonna come from if I'm pinching out my check? Where the money gonna come from? Where the money gonna come from you to build your dreams? I'm asking the question.
You always had these entrepreneur spirits, though?
Huh?
I said you always had these entrepreneur spirits?
Yeah. But I just tapped into it. I tapped into it 3 years ago, and that's how I met Kobe. I was in a coaching community called Grind Chat. And I was looking for something to help me because I didn't have nobody around me to help me. I'm looking at TV. I'm getting people off of TV. Tony Robbins and different people trying to get ideas because nobody around me could help me. They felt sorry for me. You got 5 kids. You know, you got your GED. You know, you working, you making $8 an hour. You know, you staying in the projects, you know, and they just like, nobody had nothing for me. And so I'm like, I have 5 girls. It has to be a better way. Like, I'll be damned if my girls grow up and they're subject to what I am. Teenage mother, high school dropout. My dad died when I was 6 weeks. My mama been in and out of prison. My mama get out next month. I was in prison 3 years. My grandma done died late. You know, just like, how my children gonna have a way? I fail as a parent if I don't make a better decision for myself. And that's where it came in. So watching Tony Robbins and different stuff, it was like network marketing. And I was like, yo, this is going to be my way. It's real. It's an untraditional. Everybody don't see it like that. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's this, is that. But it's some good in it. Let me see, can I work it?
People call everything a pyramid scheme, though. Everything isn't a pyramid scheme.
Absolutely not. But that's how people are constructed to think. You know, but your job is a pyramid scheme. Your family could be a pyramid scheme. Anything could be a pyramid scheme.
I never thought about it like that, but you're right. The people at the top eat. The people at the bottom eat the shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And the beautiful part about network marketing that I've been sharing lately is that it's nothing but group economics. If you can put $50 in for a loom, how people they go through their loom phase, you can be a network marketer because it's all, if you an influencer, Slim, you're an influencer. Influence marketing, network marketing goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Find a project, find a product or a service. Use your influence with people. You will make money with your influence. This shit is real. Like, it's real.
Especially today. It's way easier
Absolutely.
today.
The society when we are in influential marketing, social media is everything. Social media is a whole business. Everything is influential. So it's like, if you can take that and then apply it with that, you can compress your time and you can get the money that you desire. But people look at it funny. But hey, I ain't here to convince nobody no more.
Either they want to do it or not.
Either you want to do it or you don't. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So I am going to be a millionaire. I am going to do it. Yeah, network marketing will be the way. Will be the way that I do it. You just can't say I ain't never gave you the opportunity. You know, it's like, it's nothing but group economics. It's a skill set. If I'm in sales, that's what I learned. I'm in sales. Sales gave me the biggest income I ever had in my life. Me bringing $4,000-$5,000 checks home from my natural gift. Selling? Me? Boom. I lost weight. I lost weight with these products. So the only thing I'm doing is showing off my weight loss products, and I can get money. Well, I can share my results
but
from
you
the
know,
products
people
that I
love
use.
that though. They see you lose weight and they're like, "Oh, how you did that, girl?"
Exactly. Guess what I say, Slim? I'm so glad you asked me. I'm so glad you asked me. And I be like, boom, XYZ. And they be like, oh, bet. Here I go from $0. Spent every dollar I had. Boom, $150. Boom, $200. Boom, $500. The pandemic, I quadrupled my stimulus money. I took my stimulus money and I spent all that. I spent all that into my business. I spent it in the products. I quadrupled my money. See, the thing is, with this COVID, people got to understand that shut a lot of storefronts down. People didn't stop spending. They just channeled how they spent. Correct. So they went to online sales. So the e-commerce community didn't lose $1. People up all type of night. Their schedule was off. They working, ain't working, whatever. They up, they spending money. They got to divert their energy to something else. They spending online. I bet this momentum. TLC went pew. Other industries pew. Online pew. Drop shipping. If you ain't doing that with drop shipping, you dead.
Yeah.
Come on, but hey, that's another story another day. Hey.
Nah.
I get passionate about that.
I'm right there with you because soon as this shit happened, I lost a lot of clients and I was like, oh, I got to get it, my nigga.
Yeah.
And my business started going up after that.
Oh, yeah.
I started thinking of different ways. Like, that's why I started selling merchandise. People don't even know that. Like, I started selling merchandise because this COVID shit hit, and I was like, bro, I got to find a way to make some money. And I think I sold like 50 shirts my first day. Wow. And I was like, oh, I can do this shit.
Look,
I can do this.
So just imagine if you take that. They have different type of network marketing companies. They have Forex, not just to be throwing names, but that's trading foreign currencies. So you are very intellectual. That's a skill set that you can learn. You can make money off of that. You can work that compensation plan. Next thing you know, you a 5-6 figure earner. That's not foreign. That's very obtainable. Like learning, saying yes, you're gonna do it. And the reason I feel so confident because I went to Atlanta and I went to a training, and the only thing that the trainer talked about was mindset. That's why I feel I'm so confident right now because it's all about mindset. Once you set your mindset, find you a good company. I don't care if it ain't something that you do. Find you a company that suits your lifestyle. Work the compensation plan. And I don't think I just want you to buy me love.
Or create something of your own.
Just buy me a $3 bundle at McDonald's. That's all I ask you for. Just buy me a double cheeseburger bundle. That's it. Because you're going to be like, whoa, yes. It's real out here in the streets. And then you're going to have something else that's going to happen again. Like another outbreak is going to happen again. What we going to do if our job say this time? What if T-Mobile tell me they can't pay me?
Because companies shutting down.
And guess what they learned too, Slim? What I also peeked at it, they learning ways that they can survive with less employees. I can get people working from home. I can shut this department down because say, hey, I don't went without this department or this company, this amount of employees for a certain amount of times. How can I cut some back so we can meet our quarterly goal when it comes to our, with finances? You think they won't cut your job off? Fuck, they will. Sure. So I'm just somebody that knowing that, see, my grandma died, that changed my life, my mindset, because I don't have nobody to depend on no more. You got to run out of money. Grandma, give me a little money. Grandma, I need to put something in your name because I can't put this in my name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't do that no more. I have to figure it out. So it's like, let me stay in the curve or above the curve, but not behind. And network marketing is definitely one. E-commerce, selling something online is definitely one. Like I got a whole idea that I want to create. I just need to get it together. But online is the way. Online is the way. If you ain't online, you ain't doing it. Either sell or be sold. Sell or be sold.
I love you talking about that because a lot of people need to hear something like that so they can get the spark for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's definitely going to bring the spark out of them. But tell the people where to find you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Rashanda Taylor. Instagram, what is it? Miss Taylor to You. Also, my podcast page as well, Big Girl, Big Talk.
Big Girl, Big Talk.
That's right. Y'all check me out.
Another episode of Sit Down with Slim, man. We out.
And we out.